Oh my God. It's another episode of the Fool's Gold podcast after fucking being on hiatus. We back. King Sage, Truepenny Jay, I'm Aquaman Lucas. We got our good friend, Sam Patek, Colorado son.
Yes, sir.
Fucking Mr. Patek.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, all the above. All the above.
He's a teacher.
Proud, loud and
He's a
proud.
teacher of the future.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
Teacher of the now.
yeah.
And the
Rapper of,
and influencer of the future.
Oh, yeah.
And you are a musician. You rap. You play piano. I know this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn good at it, too.
No
I
fucking
appreciate
doubt.
that.
No fucking doubt. Back in the day when I was trying to make beats, I was hitting them for piano samples and shit. I recall that. But yeah, you're a big fan of the pod. We appreciate you. And
It's an honor to be here.
dude, happy to
It's
have
only
you.
right.
And
It
fucking
is. It feels right.
you are a J. Cole fan. We have done a lot of slander to say the least on this pod about J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you and
I'm here to back my man's Jaden up
Jaden and J. Cole.
because I think
We've been ruthless.
What?
yeah, I think we need to be more positive when it comes to talk around J. Cole.
What you
Yeah.
mean?
I mean that he needs to be appreciated.
What
That's
you
true.
remember us saying that made you feel like that?
I can't quote
That's
word
okay.
verbatim, but I know Lucas definitely was rubbing me the wrong way.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
And
favorite thing to do.
you just, I think you didn't really slander him too bad, but you also didn't step up to.
He likes to ride the
defend.
fence.
He really
He doesn't
does.
he doesn't commit to one
Typical
side.
Libra.
I'm a Libra. I never commit to one side.
Never, not even when you see one side.
I
is
double
like-
down on
is-
everything.
Is overpowering the other side. Would you hop on that side then?
No,
So you're on the
I
winning
don't
side.
bandwagon. I don't do none of that. You've been a Cavs fan your whole life. I've been bouncing from team to team, but not because of who is on
But you're
it.
not a bandwagon.
I'm not a bandwagon.
No.
It's just you gotta admit when your fucking team suck. The Cavs sucked
Cavs
for
sucked.
a long time.
That's when the Nuggets jumped the Cavs in my Cavs are my second favorite team
Exactly.
officially.
Exactly.
From Cleveland.
Yeah, my mom's from Cleveland.
You know,
I'm from
and so-
Gary, Indiana. My favorite team was the Pacers at first. Then it was
I
the
like the
Bulls.
Pacers.
Midwest boys.
Then he's a Pistons
Are you on
fan,
the Bulls
but
now? Now that they're
No, I've been rocking with the light skins out in Golden State for quite some time.
And that's not a bandwagon?
No,
No,
because
that's a
I didn't
bandwagon.
join when they started winning chips.
When did you join?
I joined?
When Iggy joined the team.
Nah. I'm thinking
You
That's
was,
when a
you
lot
was
of
riding with
bandwagons
them when they
jump.
had
post
Monte
KD.
Ellis?
Post KD.
Yeah.
post KD.
So, like, after.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
After they got
That's a
KD or
very
after
big
he
No,
got
after
Yeah, bro, I'm
KD
not
got
hearing
traded.
none of this.
After KD got traded, I solidified my stamp on the light
That's
skins.
fine. I guess that's a.
I think that same season they lost Clay.
Yeah, I'm a Draymond fan, so I was a fan immediately when Draymond
I was
went.
Exactly.
never a fan.
Why were you not a fan and then KD leaves and then you're like, all right, now
Right,
now
that's some
now
great
it's my
shit,
team.
bro.
What it was is those years I was going through a bunch of shit,
And the Bulls
basketball
sucked.
wasn't on my mind. Nah, we was in college, 2015. Then 2016 they won
Yeah.
They won.
the fucking
They
against
beat the Cavs.
and then 2017.
No, 2016, the Cavs.
Or the Cavs
3-1.
won in 2016.
Yeah.
The
Warriors won in
that's-
what, 2015?
And that's the one where my brother filmed that video of him going crazy. I filmed that video of my brother going crazy. But then
He
after
likes
that,
the Cavs.
he loves LeBron.
Loves LeBron.
Right.
Yeah, so, but yeah, I was going through some shit between 2016 and 2020 or 2018, 2019 that I was like, I ain't
Not.
fuck
you didn't have a
basketball
team.
right now. Yeah. I was with my girl. She liked the Bulls. Fucking, I'm riding with the Bulls.
Okay.
We was betting. You
They
get
were
that mouth
not
up for
good
if they
then.
lose.
Yeah.
It was not great.
Shout out
She
to my boy
won't be the
Denzel
darkest
Valentine, though.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
She loves that nigga. And I'm like,
Bro, Denzel's
he's
the
a
man.
bench rider.
Isn't his younger brother coaching in the NCAA right now?
I'm not hip.
I'm pretty sure there's a Valentine coaching. He's like the youngest NCAA coach
That nigga need
in the
to be-
tournament.
Damn.
I forget what
I was
team
gonna say
it is.
Denzel's still pretty young.
Denzel need
Yeah.
to be coaching pre-K. He fucking ride
what
pine.
team was
What does he do other than muck up shots? I remember
Is
them
he-
clips.
I know he got a bad
He's still
highlight
in
reel.
Chicago.
No, he's not. I don't know where he's
I
at.
think
The
he was,
niggas,
He got
he was
cut,
in
though.
Cleveland for
Yeah,
a second.
probably.
low-key.
He might have been. He might still be in Cleveland now that you say it.
was he in that trade with Laurie Marketing?
I think Cleveland had him for a second. I don't know if he was in that trade. But that was Larry Nance trade, right? For Markkanen, or was that a completely separate trade?
Damn, I can't even remember.
I think
yeah.
it was
probably
Larry
a
Nance.
three-way
Larry
for
Nance
now.
plays for Utah now, I think.
Okay.
Bro, he sucked too. But but like I said, I'm not a bandwagon, and I'm not just gonna ride one side of the fence. But I'm gonna keep it real with you on the J. Cole shit.
Okay.
If you want to
Right,
be
back
honest.
to the topic.
Let's keep
I
it
don't want
real.
to go too
It's the
far
J.
off
Cole
of the
shit.
rector, but
What do we? So
And-
what's the question?
No, I mean, it's not a question. I was just gonna. I mean, I could stir the pot and like defend myself and my stance more so.
Defend yourself.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
let's
saying?
start
Because
defend yourself.
because I just be.
I think
I
that's
just
what
be throwing
frustrated me.
shots. But it's like where I come from. I honestly like J. Cole a lot.
Okay.
He's never really done anything that like I didn't like album wise. There's certain songs that I don't like a whole
You don't
lot.
think he has a 10 out of 10?
See, and that's what I'm saying. So like when he gets put in the realm of like Kendrick Lamar, it's like, yo, y'all gotta relax. You know what I'm saying? Because Kendrick is GOAT tier, but
I think
J. Cole
Cole
is
is GOAT tier.
monumental in this generation, but just like in the wide span of hip hop, I feel like, you know,
You don't think he's as
there's been a lot
timeless?
of J. Cole's.
I think
You know what I'm
A
saying?
lot of
I
J. Cole.
don't
like,
agree
like
with that.
Common was
I
a J. Cole at one
don't-
point. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys come and go.
Touche. That's a
And
Dude,
You could
you're
say,
a Common
you could
fan.
you could stretch that and say like Snoop Dogg's and shit. Like
Yeah.
Kendrick's.
no.
Ooh,
for Kendrick, you
no,
can't.
no.
I
Snoop
think
is
you
one of Kendrick's
could.
top 5 artists of all time.
But
Yeah.
that's
Think of
not-
Wayne.
It's not the same. It's not the
Like
same.
but that's a stretch to say Common is. I mean,
But like,
I
and then-
see the
yeah,
relation.
and then like he even
See the
has like
relation.
a core fan base who would be like like B is a 10 out of 10 or whatever other albums he
I
got.
love her or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, he's-
For Your
I
Eyes
ain't
Only.
never-
That's where I really wanted to jump in. That album. Here's my thing with Cole. He moves me emotionally
Yeah.
better than Kendrick does.
Okay, I feel it.
Okay.
I really love music that will put a tear in my eye. And,
Right.
And Cole has multiple songs that does that. Specifically
Yeah.
on For Your Eyes Only, Change, For
Yeah.
Your Eyes Only, the title song. Like that shit'll make me cry.
You know, Love
A lot of
Yours
the
was the
time.
first time like J.
Love
Cole
Yours is-
hit me.
Yeah.
That was back in high school. But
He hits me like that. Now, and we were talking about this before the pod. Kendrick, I think, is a clear-cut, better technical rapper. Like when it comes to the
I think
mechanics
he just
of
makes
rapping.
better music, just in general.
But I disagree with that.
He disagrees with your statement too, and I'm
technical?
curious. Yeah,
yeah.
he doesn't think that that's true.
I think Cole's still a great technical rapper.
No doubt. I can't knock
But
that
that's
at all.
where I would give. And so for me, Kendrick and Cole are right here on the GOAT list, but Cole gets the slight edge for me.
I feel it.
But I also, when people are like Kendrick, I like Kendrick more. I'm like, okay, yeah, hell yeah,
So
I agree. I mean,
And this is where, that's why I told you before the pod, like, let's wait until the pod because I see where you coming from. But no, I feel like it's two sides of the same coin. It's exactly equal. A quarter is 25 cents no matter how you look at it. Kendrick and J.
I
Cole
would take
are
equal.
equally just as technical, equally just as crafty. Nigga, it's literally the same exact shit.
No, it's
just
not.
two different perspectives.
I still would give
Okay.
Kendrick.
J. Cole has, or not J. Cole, but Kendrick has more flows and voice inflections. He's more versatile. He can do a lot more.
I do kind of
but
agree with
that's
that.
because
And I think that's why, like, I dislike J. Cole in a sense where, like, I don't think he can.
I
think where he lacks is hooks more than anything.
I see.
But then you
I
said that
disagree.
all the hooks on KOD were
No,
like,
I said all the verses on KOD were fucking immaculate,
Some
10 out
great
of 10,
verses.
and unfucking real.
I-
but the hooks ruined.
I
it for
feel
me.
like although Kendrick has like more inflections and like different voices and like,
And that's kinda
he's
what I
a little
like.
more avant-garde maybe.
right.
Than Cole. I feel like Cole is like his melodies that he be
Yeah.
putting into his songs.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
enjoy more.
I feel
well,
it. I
the
feel it.
reason that you feel that way for Kendrick and not J. Cole is because of vocal range.
Yeah.
Kendrick can do those things because of his vocal range. J.
Yeah.
Cole is limited to a
But
certain
you won't
amount.
catch Kendrick like singing, like really using his vocals
Right.
in like a
Exactly.
singing.
Even when he does, it's kind of like a
melodic
satire.
way.
almost,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
Exactly.
for sure. Which
But
is
that's-
very creative, brilliant.
but
I love when he does it. I
Me
mean,
too.
But yeah, it's different. J. Cole can hit some notes. You know
But
what I'm
that's
saying?
different,
the
yeah.
difference.
I mean, I've always thought like this, and I'm not a fan of Drake really at all.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying, J. Cole here and there. but I feel like a collab tape between Drake and J. Cole would hit. If we just got Drake to do all these hooks, we got J. Cole on the verses. We get some good drums on there.
Yes.
You know
no
what I'm
way
saying?
you're not getting Drake verses on that though.
Obviously,
Drake's
and
not
we're gonna get a J.
Drake's
Cole
not
hook.
letting J. Cole bar out.
No, we're not. But they're gonna align
that would
on
be
a couple
amazing.
tracks where like it's just gonna hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe that.
I've always thought that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Whereas like Kendrick and J. Cole, like I've always like tried to think like how would that even work in my mind?
I
Like,
think it would work.
Yeah.
like Forbidden Fruit was fire.
Yes.
I think that was kind of like the prototype of what their
Yes.
shit would look like.
Yeah. But you think Drake and Cole would complement one another?
I do.
Kendrick and
I
Cole,
think either way.
And they both
would
kind of speak to
make it
women,
work.
whereas I feel like Kendrick doesn't as much.
I
because
agree
he's
with that.
Speaking to the black
I agree with that.
population. That's why y'all like. I was gonna say
Maybe that's
earlier,
why I
that's
don't
why you don't
connect.
fuck with. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't say fuck with, but yeah, you don't resonate with it. the same.
Yes. Yeah, I don't resonate with it to say Kendrick again is like he's probably in my
Undeniable.
top 5. But I have
All time.
I think he is, yeah. I think him and Cole are in my top 5 at this point.
I feel it.
I have
I feel
Kanye
it.
in there. I have Nas in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Well,
growing
now,
So-
up-
one
so-
spot left.
So
Yeah,
me,
no.
me and you relate because we're both kind of like old heads
Yes.
in
Yeah.
terms of like hip hop. and
Nas
what
is
we
my
like.
number 1.
I respect it.
I'm gonna hold him up there forever.
I think Kendrick honestly is my number 1. I just feel like he's made for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like
Growing up,
and it's not even that like he's like my favorite artist. It's just like to me, it's just so undeniable like what he does.
It is undeniable.
You know what I'm saying?
he's
Period.
fucking
But I probably
everything.
have Kanye up there.
Kanye's up there. For me.
As a rapper.
3 Stacks.
as a musical artist,
Oh, okay.
rapper.
Yeah, I'll give him
His
that pass.
all of it, honestly though, his probably last 3-4 projects, I don't really replay very much at all.
No. But at the same time,
But I replay My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy every day.
His
I
first
replay
6 projects.
Graduation. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, to me, Kanye has the best discography in hip hop.
Late Registration. Yeah, if you're doing
Cap.
like the verses shit, like Kanye's.
Well, just
going
discography.
head-to-head with
I
whoever.
mean, if you discography to me, it's like you put everything that this one artist created into a playlist, hit shuffle. You know what I'm saying? Whose shuffle is gonna be the best all the way
Kevin
through?
Gates.
Drake.
No,
Alright.
not Drake.
I listen to Drake a lot.
He has a lot
He's-
of duds on album cuts. So
He does. Here's my thing with Drake. He produces, not like literally, produces instrumental. Right? He puts out so much music.
Right.
He's hitting at like a 20% clip for me. But there's so much
That's
music
fair.
he puts
Yeah.
out. That's a lot of fucking songs
Right.
that I enjoy.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
But
of
there's a
songs
lot
to
of
enjoy.
songs that I'm like, yeah, no, I
Really
can do
fucking
without
I mean,
this.
I'll rock with most of them myself, but
Bro,
Right.
if some of his songs didn't have beat switches and features, he'd probably have some horrible fucking ratings. Like, Into Deep before the fucking beat
that's
switch.
your opinion. I like the first half.
My
of it.
opinion is rarely wrong. Growing up, me and Sam,
Yo, what?
growing up, me and Sam was on a podcast. He knows my music taste is a little left field, but I've never been wrong about any of the music that I've talked about. Music to me, I got a great ear for, and I know what's good and what's not. And that first part of Into Deep is not great compared to the end of Into Deep.
Okay,
which
the
is
second half can be
amazing.
better than the first half, but that doesn't make the first half bad.
Separate the two songs and which song is getting deleted off the album quicker.
Again, yeah, if you put it in that case,
Yeah. So
but
it's
that doesn't make a point.
Or even like Sicko Mode, which to me is like the worst Travis Scott song ever. And it's not even because of Drake.
Right.
Just like the fucking horns at the beginning, like that whole first part needs to go, bro.
I disagree. I think Travis has more flops than Sicko
I think
Mode.
I think
Yeah.
I
Travis
think
has
the
a great
radio,
discography.
how frequently that song was played, really fucked that song
Honestly,
up. But
Yeah.
I remember
think
being
it's
in
pretty
a
good.
I
I liked
remember
it.
being in a car with some Drake fans listening to the Travis Scott album the day it came out, Astro World. And as soon as Sicko World came on,
Sicko world.
was that what I said?
Yeah.
Sicko World.
Sicko World. Tomato. Fucking as soon as the song was over, I was like, that shit was fucking garbage. And they both looked at me like I was crazy. And then little did I know it was just gonna be everywhere for the
biggest
next
song.
6 months.
That's how people felt about I'm
Travis
Too
is
Sexy.
overrated.
Niggas thought I'm Too
Travis
Sexy was about
overrated?
to be
Travis
trash.
is overrated.
I love Trav.
Nah,
honestly.
I
he's
like
not.
He just got
Travis.
really big, really fast. I think.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, I mean, bro, Travis
He did
excellent, bro.
blow up pretty fast.
He has two mixtapes
As
that are
big as he is,
excellent, like really great, really classic.
Those mixtapes are
Rodeos
heat.
and then Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight, bro. People
Is-
looked over that, but that's a
Niggas
great
sleep.
album, bro.
I've tried to like it like so many times, and like it grew on me a little bit, and I enjoy some songs off that, but it's not like it's not even a 9 probably for me.
See, but you got to
I
take.
feel like it's in that
wouldn't-
range.
I wouldn't say it's a
Around there,
9 either, but I know your music taste and you more of a lyrical,
Yes.
like digester. So
Yeah.
some of his shit is definitely not gonna hit for you, but it would be. What's the word? It would be outlandish for you to say that his discography is not great.
No, I'm not
Astroworld is
saying that it's not
fucking
great. I'm just saying I
phenomenal.
do think overall popularity, how heavy so many people fuck with him, I think he's a little overrated.
Well, I think Astroworld is overrated.
That's my
No.
favorite Travis
Astroworld
album.
was
That has the most
Astroworld.
replay
I
value
was
for
so
me.
excited about that.
Rodeo.
That dropped the
I
same
was
night
about to-
Swimming did though.
I honestly,
I
exactly.
listened
It
to
dropped,
Swimming first.
bro. Swimming's a classic.
Swimming is the best.
It's not even fair to compare.
shit ever.
I think
I'm not gonna lie,
Astroworld
yeah,
to me
Swimming was-
is the worst Trav album.
think it's my
Mixtapes
favorite.
included.
Crazy.
I think it's
Crazy.
my favorite.
I think the worst is probably.
Bro,
He only has 3, right?
everything's smoking it, bro.
So you got Astroworld, Birds
Birds
and
and
Trap.
Trap.
And
Rodeo.
Days Before Rodeo was a
No,
mixtape,
yeah, mixtape.
and then Owl Pharaoh.
Oh well, then his discography's solid.
Solid.
Shit's ripping.
Crazy.
Great fucking.
He got 5 rings.
Bro, them bitches.
That's how I
slap.
feel, bro. He do got 5 rings, bro.
Literally.
Like he do hit.
Okay. Well,
So
how many,
so like
how many rings Cole got?
Let's
Cole got
count.
rings.
Cole
he
got
got
8
he got
rings.
14. I'll give Born Center a ring.
Born
Yeah,
Sinner
a
gets a
lot of-
ring.
A lot of people get Born Center.
ring.
I think
2014 ring.
Y'all
2014, yeah.
all J. Cole
got,
fans
he
J.
got-
Cole fans ride hard for For Your Eyes
easy.
Only.
For Your Eyes Only.
Bro,
I've never
it's
listened
a
to
ring.
it.
It's a
I'm
ring.
not-
No, but
I'm not counting
a
it.
lot of people are slumped on that album though too.
But it's
I think
because it's
true
a-
J. Cole fans do recognize
Yeah,
that.
because
That's
y'all
like-
No,
don't
I
really
mean
know about
it's
it.
pretty
That's my favorite
consistent
Cole album.
amongst
yeah,
Cole fans.
that's good.
And it wasn't really for the mass per se, because it
No.
was an album for someone specific. So,
Bro, the
Right.
story, the
Kinda like-
narrative, so powerful.
yeah.
I didn't listen to it.
I
don't
just
even
love
know
that
what the
he's-
album is.
What?
He like
For
really.
Your Eyes Only.
It's like
Really?
8 songs, dog.
I'm not listening to it.
Go check it out.
Please
So you
do.
got Born Center, 2014 Forest Hills Drive.
You haven't heard
KOD. No.
Ooh, KOD.
KOD and what else?
I'm not giving K.
For
What's
Your
that
Eyes.
recent? No, I'm not counting that.
We
What's
are
the
though. It's
recent?
for
What's the
Off
recent?
season, bro.
Off
Off-season?
season.
Born Center's my
that's-
second.
I don't know if
favorite
off
Cole.
Off
season's a
season is
ring,
nuts.
in 2014.
but I don't know if it's a ring, but I like it.
That shit. Boo.
I respect it
you're
for what it was,
okay.
and they wasn't trying to
Fuck
understand
on.
the whole like
Boo boo.
off season. What do you do in the off season?
Bro, I'm not
practice.
hearing this argument again.
Why, bro?
You be riding hard on this argument.
I get you.
Bro, there's
I get
nothing.
you.
There's not a bad.
He
song
put out
on that
shoes.
album.
He went and played overseas.
But so
it's a
but
whole
so did
thing.
but so did Kendrick when he did Untitled Unmastered, and that shit is fucking mopping the floor with.
I don't
Off-season.
play that album
Hell
ever.
no.
That shit is.
I wouldn't
sick.
I
it's
liked it
mopping
in
no
its
more.
time, and that's like just kind of whatever songs that didn't make the cut for other shit that he just threw together, which is
Literally.
crazy.
Exactly.
But
Literally.
I really don't play that album anymore.
I
Ever.
feel it.
You get
Good
to,
Kid, Mad City, rotation every day.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I'm
crazy.
Pimp a Butterfly, rotation every day.
Crazy.
I
Crazy,
actually
crazy.
probably don't play that album enough.
I mean, that's because
Honestly.
it's an album you gotta listen to front to back.
Yeah, that's true.
You
You,
know what I'm
really
saying?
need to pay
Shit.
attention.
It's
Be
not just like
attentive to
run a
that.
track or two, and then fucking Damn, which
Damn is fire.
was made for the mainstream,
Damn,
but
so-
at the same time,
Damn
like
is
it has an
still-
underwritten narrative that is so crazy. It's,
Nah, that shit.
it's one of the
tore
greatest
my dome
written
up the
albums.
first time I heard it. Yeah,
To be honest,
That shit
that's a
was
really
dope.
good album.
Niggas keep playing, bro. J. Cole he's solid, bro.
J. Cole's
All my
solid, man.
slander is
That's
just
all I need
because-
to hear.
All my slander is because it's easy to troll J. Cole and his fans.
yeah, honestly,
It's not even
That's probably
actual,
true.
like,
What about-
trolling.
Yeah,
He's one of the better rappers. Like
Drake
did you hear him
fans
on
are
Tenor Talk?
easier to troll. Hear him on what?
Tenor Talk 4.
Uh-uh.
Come on, bro.
On what? I don't even know what that is.
You don't listen to Benny the Butcher?
Oh, I do.
Extra lyrical?
Oh, that's
Come
the
on,
album?
bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
My bad. I honestly, album titles, song titles, they be slipping my mind these days.
I do feel that.
I do like Benny the Butcher.
Benny the Butcher and Conway dropped two great fucking projects and the year just started. They ain't better than EXP, but yeah.
Cole's has I did hear that song. Yeah, I know what song you're talking about.
Song or some shit like that.
Song's
Johnny
good.
P's caddy.
Yeah, bro, nigga went nuts.
Who is Johnny P?
Don't give a fuck. Who's J. Cole? A great fucking rapper.
Who's Kevin Miller? I was thinking of that today. The Isaiah Rashad song. R.I.P. Kevin Miller.
It's probably his
who
homie.
that guy
I think
is.
it's his homie.
Okay.
Maybe his ex-boyfriend.
Hey, shouts out.
Hey,
That's fucked up.
I love Isaiah.
But
Loves
speaking
it.
of niggas with boyfriends,
Fuck dudes all day. I'm still riding with him.
Oh, easily.
Exactly. The fucking speaking of that, it reminds me of fucking Frank Ocean, and I saw this post from Jasper. He tweeted out the fucking interview that they did about the oldie video.
Yeah, I saw they posted
that. Shit inspired me, and it fucking warmed my heart so much. Cause I was having like a boring day that day, and then I saw that, and I was like, "Bro, look at like this is crazy." Oh,
easy there, bro.
Very good.
It was fucking crazy to see like how everything came to fruition for that day and what it led up to that moment.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
How everybody felt about it. When I watched the video with all of like the nuances explained, I was like, "Damn, that really was like you couldn't recreate that."
We were just saying like I try and keep the artist and like the music, the product, and the person like separate.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, like contextualizing the artist and like really getting to know who they are as a person makes the music like elevates it. Like you just 100%. Understand.
That's a good point.
So it's hard to keep the person and the music separate.
It's like you got to keep the headlines,
true,
the artist and the art all separate. You know what I'm saying?
Keep the headlines tamed.
You know what I'm saying? Like the headlines are what they are, and it's just like it's like the Mick Jenkins, like Pieces of a Broken Man. Love that album, but
great album.
Pieces of a Man, where it's just like
also
you can construct these pieces from like a TMZ article and create this image of a man that you think you know, but it's just like it's just pieces of a man.
Bro, I ain't listening.
Elephant in the Room. That album. What was that? 2021. That was last year, right?
2020, I think,
or 2 years ago.
Yeah, something like that.
Either way, that album was top 3 for me.
He doesn't miss.
It came out.
I ain't listened to Dog since The Waters.
Bro, Pieces of a Man.
The Waters it still holds up.
Bro, Pieces of a Man was top 3
Pieces
albums that dropped in 2018.
Damn, where's these lists coming from?
That's just fire. Elephant in the Room too. Just last year, I'm pretty sure. 2021.
He just dropped some fire last summer, 2021.
I bet he did.
Wasn't that the Elephant in the Room?
No, the Elephant in the Room was 2020 for sure. That had Carefree on it.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Which one? What was his most recent one? It's called.
I'm not sure.
See, the album titles just slip.
I know.
But
well, not even that. I'm slacking on listening to music.
That's fair. You know who, bro? Armand said he doesn't listen to music anymore.
Yeah, I believe it.
I couldn't believe that.
I can believe
I respect his taste in music more than anyone.
I've said it before, but I listen to a lot of podcasts, and then like when I do listen to music, it's mostly like rock.
Yeah.
And then like I listen to rap when it's new, but like I just
what rock are you listening to?
Currently, bro, I'm going hard on the Rolling Stones, man.
I was listening to them last week for some reason.
Bro, I've loved them my whole life, but like I mean, it's just like, you know when like you love an artist and then like you know their discography so well, and then like you just like hear one track that you never really listened to, and then it's just like your favorite track, and it's like, bro,
opens the floodgates.
Exactly, that's exactly what happened. So I'm like,
I need that to happen for me with the Rolling Stones still.
Bro, I can put you on.
I'm
bro.
like, I am definitely sleeping on the Rolling Stones.
That's my shit. I was rolling to the golf course today with all the windows down, listening to the Stones. It was a moment.
You got to be in the right moments too.
With the drop top, baby, with the dropper on her.
Bro, ain't nothing like having a sunroof with the windows down. I'll be ready to hang out the window on a nigga, man.
Exactly. So yeah. So we fucking didn't record a podcast last week because Dre was busy with his girl's birthday.
Yep.
And I was in California, getting hammered.
Didn't you get a new
Dude,
car?
Crazy hammered. And I picked up a car in Cali and drove it back. By the way,
Whoa.
the drive from LA to Denver is like the prettiest drive you could ever make.
go
I
this
promise you, it's
I'm trying to go everywhere
fucking
this summer.
insane. Utah is unreal.
Utah.
Utah is unreal.
NBA All-Star weekends in Utah next year. I'm trying to
Salt Lake.
maybe tap in.
I can't
That
wait
might
till
be
we
tight.
start touring,
Yeah.
bro. I want to see all these places.
You went to All Star this year, right?
Yeah, I was in Cleveland for the
Oh, sick.
All-Star weekend.
Oh,
I saw
yeah,
the
yeah,
All-Star. I saw Curry go ballistic.
Yeah.
The
That
skill.
was
The
that was a
Saturday
good
night,
one.
the dunk contest was whack.
Weak.
Yeah.
The skills
Weak.
challenge was fun. Team Cavs, Darius
Yep.
Garland, bro. Don't sleep on the Cavs.
My boy Cade Cunningham
Yeah,
went crazy in the Rising Stars Challenge.
I didn't see that. That was Friday night, right?
Right.
Yeah, I missed that one.
I don't want to hear about a bunch of losing ass niggas.
The Detroit.
Darius Garland.
Bro,
fucking
not
Cade
losers.
Cunningham.
Bro, this
Not
man don't even
losers.
watch sports. I'm not hearing that.
Yeah, you're.
What's the Cavs record? Who they?
They're in the.
beat
They're the
East for
sixth
chip?
seed in the East right now.
Oh, okay.
Ain't nobody see that.
And they all younger than us, bro.
And they got rookie of the year, Evan Mobley. They got Darius
Nah,
Garland.
Cade
They got
Cunningham.
K Love somehow just riding dying
He's
with
still
Cleveland.
fucking
And,
playing.
Se-
Still
and
around
Sexton
with
not even
Cleveland.
there.
Sexton's been injured. They lost Rubio, torn ACL.
Down.
Oh, not him.
Motherfucking. They did get. He was
Rubio
balling.
my
He was
nigga.
balling
was
this
going
season.
dumb.
Yeah, oh, okay, I
Motherfucking
thought you were being
Minnesota
sarcastic.
Timberwolves.
And then you guys got
Yeah.
Rondo to replace him.
Rondo, bro, they got some players.
Old
I like what
fucker.
they got going on. They got
Jarrett Allen.
I've always been a fan of Jared Allen.
Jared Allen's
Y'all got like
dog.
He looked like an old school ass.
He's
wide
fire.
receiver
His
with the
afro,
and shit.
yeah.
I'm like, what the
Bro,
fuck?
seeing him
Y'all-
live too. My
Y'all be
God.
rolling out
from?
like 3 7-footers in your starting lineup
Yeah, they're
sometimes.
tall,
It's
and
fucking
they're one of the
ridiculous.
only teams to do that. Like
Yeah,
Yeah, y'all
but-
actually beat us last night.
Cleveland did.
They beat
and I
Detroit
bet on
today.
the Nuggets to win.
Fuck.
Cleveland's good. That's
Laurie
not.
Markkinen?
That means they beat Detroit.
Well, I mean, y'all came
In a
back. We were
back-to-back.
beating y'all the whole game.
Yeah, but y'all are losers. So it should
Bro,
be.
Braun needs to leave LA. By the way,
Yeah.
let
Well,
that
I
be
Man,
known.
I mean,
Should've never went,
he
though.
needs to sit in his shitstorm for once, bro. Because he just be leaving a trail of fire behind him. Sometimes he needs to sit in that.
Just as a fan of him, and I hate the Lakers, and LeBron's my favorite player of all time. Like, just please.
It
go.
low-key
Just
feels
please
Yeah,
like-
I wish he never
go
went to the
anywhere
Lakers.
else. Go
it-
anywhere else.
It
Except for Golden State.
reminds me of like how trash the Cavs was, and he had to carry when he was younger. But now he's an old man. He shouldn't have to do this
37.
right now.
38, 37.
I don't know. My boy Russ fucking came up huge last night. That shit was
Wasn't a
lit.
game winner, but did put the game in overtime.
But he had a 3 to tie it. By the way,
LeBron had one
they
too.
had the ball. He fucking stole it off the inbound, went down and banged on fucking who's the rookie? Fucking
That steal was nice.
bro, it was a fucking
I
epic
don't know
play.
how they didn't call a foul, but I'm cool with it.
yeah.
Shut up.
I would call
I
him
feel bad for Russ, honestly. I
do
really
too.
do. But he
I'm a Russ
sucks.
fan,
He's
so.
bad.
Nah, I mean he's not
He
playing
sucks.
well. But at the same time, the headlines about Russ
The Lakers are
so out
trash.
of proportion. Like he is shooting.
No, yeah.
he's shooting 40% on the year,
He's
which
shooting
is not bad. He's not
28%
throwing
from
up bricks.
three.
Yeah, it's not different from when
He just has like some crazy outlandish off the corner of the backboard shots
Ugly
once a game, and
misses.
it's everywhere.
Ugly
If he was
misses.
on-
But no one like you don't see anything when he has a 30-point triple double. That's not in any headline. No Bleacher Report on that.
Did
Y'all,
they get the win that day?
fuck no.
Oh, okay.
They've lost a lot.
Yeah, you could do that shit on OKC, not the LeBron James Lakers.
Bro, you don't watch sports. I'm not hearing you, bro.
How do we feel about
You don't listen to
LeBron?
music. I'm not
How do you
hearing
feel
you,
about
bro. If we
LeBron
pulling
in here?
that card,
How do we feel about LeBron? Is he the GOAT?
Nah.
yeah,
He is.
I
goat.
like how he says nah. We just, okay, yeah.
No, I've never said
No,
nah.
no, I'm talking about him. He's
Oh,
going,
Jordan,
nah.
Kobe.
Jordan
LeBron.
Kobe.
Get they ass whooped
Superior
by
to
LeBron
both.
James.
He's the
All
best.
around basketball player.
All around.
Doesn't have the same killer instinct.
Nope.
Give you that.
Because he's fucking 40.
Well, he's never had
He's
it.
never had
He's always shot
that
70%
type of
from the
killer
free
Oh,
throw
instinct.
line.
well,
But
I
he
don't watch
nobody's
sports.
won like nobody's been to 9
he's the
straight
be-
finals.
he's the best small
well,
forward
maybe
of all
Bill
time.
Russell or somebody.
bro.
Man's just tonight. This is news. We ought to speak about it. He's second all-time scorer now
but
in the league.
but like with playoffs included, like he's the all-time leading scorer. And in my book, like why
Oh,
would
yeah.
why would you not count that?
No, yeah, you should count that.
Yeah, so like when I seen that like he was about to pass Karl Malone, I was like, didn't he
And
just
he's
do
a
that?
pass
And then it was
first
like regular season.
player.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. I don't care what niggas
It's hard
say.
to argue
Jordan
against
and
it.
Kobe are solid, but they don't have the same skill set.
It's because they play a different position.
Once Bron got the
That's
got
why I
the
said
chip
Bron's the
for
best
Cleveland,
small forward. It's hard
I
to even
was-
compare for real.
Bro,
my argument was done. Because I try and be impartial, unbiased. Obviously, I am biased. I love
Right.
Cleveland. I love LeBron. But when
do
he got the ship for them, that was
I'm
it.
sure that was a moment
that
for
solidified it. Yeah.
Dorian cried.
Bro, that was a
I
moment.
went and
for
jumped on my
everybody.
trampoline with my mom.
Oh, bro. I used to love his trampoline. I rarely got to use it, but when I did, it was a great time.
Come visit me down north in Eden.
Bro,
We got a
driving to
dog,
this
too,
nigga's
now.
house was no.
dog.
Fuck no.
We
I
gotta
haven't been down to
settled.
Eden yet. I need to still come
Bro,
down
come visit us. Yeah, you're the.
Yeah.
What were you?
Y'all be playing white boy games. I'm with it all.
Yes.
All the beer pong, beer die.
Bro,
Beer
yeah.
Kickball.
Frag games,
Kickball. My
with all of
birthday
it.
was the best day of my life.
Yeah.
My 25th birthday.
That shit
That shit was
solid
fun.
as fuck.
Fuckers were here.
Yeah. That
I
shit
saw
was
them
great.
pull up too. It made me just so much joy in my heart.
Let's go. That shit
The
was fun.
speech you gave was
Kickball.
epic.
Good. I'm glad.
That was.
I'm glad that
I
was.
forgot
epic.
about that, but that was
There's
solid.
video
bro.
of that.
Every time
Yeah,
I
I
look
seen
in my phone, I got photos of that day. I don't ever take pictures.
That
but
was
I
the
got
best day of
photos
my
that
life.
day.
So I'm glad it's
Damn.
well documented.
Let's go. I'm happy I was there.
Yeah.
Shit was fucking.
That's
dope,
what's up.
man.
Bro,
Cheers.
you fucking yeah, cheers. Hey, actually, let's fucking this episode is sponsored by Trece Tequila. I'm gonna get them out everywhere in Colorado soon. They're in LA County for those who fucking give a fuck about LA County, but I'm gonna get them here. Trece Tequila is the future. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, cheated the ad game.
No, but that's real solid. I'm gonna do a real ad for them one day.
Why did I drink with y'all like I was drinking alcohol? Niggas gonna think this.
You can
fucking
share
you gotta-
with
you gotta
whatever
take part.
mask is full of alcohol.
And this is a sipper. You know what I'm saying? You don't shoot it. You know what I'm saying? It's a sipper. You gotta let them flavors
it?
marinate. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Fuck that.
Like cum.
Bro, like, where do you even say this, bro? It's spit or swallow, not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like tenderize, like oxen. Like, what do people do for wine? You know what I'm saying?
They you
You spit or swallow.
You swirl it.
You gotta
in your mouth.
smell it.
Yeah, none of
Yeah,
that. People
you
ain't doing
swirl
that
it
for
up,
cum, bro. It's
swirl it.
spit or swallow
You ain't-
immediately.
You ain't never had a little pussy juice in your mouth. Just
Bro.
really tasted that out. Check like, damn, bitch, your pH balance a little off. You might need to improve on your diet.
Bro, I
Get
don't
a
know,
little bit
bro.
more-
Listen, bro, you be talking about too much stank ass shit for me to think that
I
you're
could
just
add
thinking
to the stank
hypothetically.
ass shit if y'all want
No.
right now.
I mean, I have some funny stories from friends, but like I've never, thank God,
I'll
knock
get-
on wood, had to deal with that shit.
I'll get random stank pussy taste in my mouth. Like I'm doing nothing, and then and then I'll get pussy taste in my mouth,
Like, damn.
and I don't know what triggers it. What the catalyst
breeze,
is.
that breeze
it was
tasted
them
like
sex
fucking
flashbacks.
vagine.
It's weird. I hate it.
Just having sex
That's
flashbacks.
it's not
hilarious.
frequently, luckily.
Oh
but
yeah.
That's
comes
fucking
around.
funny.
Damn, Sierra.
straight pussy, exactly like pussy, like gross.
Megan,
Like, not good.
what the fuck? When did you get in here? Just hypothetical bitches, you know that.
I've
'cause you
ate
gotta
I've ate a
relate-
couple. I love eating pussy, so I've had
You're
like probably 2 gross, not very
I've had one.
pretty stinky pussies.
Oh,
I mean,
stinky,
it ain't it.
And you still ate it?
I still ate it.
That's some
I
white
mean,
people
there's
shit.
sometimes,
Yeah.
and it's only happened when I was like close with the girl. It wasn't ever like on a first encounter or nothing like that. I was like close
Yeah.
with a bitch, and then like, you know what I'm saying, we'll be out like at the lake or doing like activities and shit, and that pussy just be, you know what I'm saying, radiating
Riled up.
just the day. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Some
that-
controlled radiation though is.
some controlled radiation. It's like you know where it came from.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah,
Oh,
well, I
you've
mean,
been
we're-
working all day. I know what your
Yeah.
work life look like, so I know
Yeah.
this coochie gonna taste.
Let
a
me
little tangy.
release you right now. Relax you.
Yeah, let me get you right. But speaking of
Take one
bitches,
for the team.
it's Women's Month still, I think. So,
Speaking of bitches, it's Bitches History Month.
Just gonna hate that, but fuck that. Shout out to the women. We keep it on our hearts
Absolutely.
and minds. Keep up the good fight. we have a topic about Leah Thomas. But I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know what
bro.
it's about.
Hold up, bro. Before we even get to this fucking wildin' ass bitch, whatever the fuck I gotta refer to her as, bro. I don't know what it is about Women's History Month, but now that you say it, because you know I've been on this not talking to bitches shit all year. This month, bitches have been sliding on me, bro.
Sliding in them
I don't know if
Supposed to
it's.
see a girl comment on your car pic or whatever.
Oh, I had a few. Oh, you talking, bro?
She was hating.
She was trying to hate a little bit.
We don't talk about that bitch. We don't talk about that bitch. That's old work. That's old work.
Okay.
We don't talk about her.
Listen,
No,
bitch,
but-
that's all you are.
But like, fucking, I was at the tattoo shop. I was in Vegas. Like, I've had a lot of bitches holler at me.
Hey.
I'm like, damn, I respect a bitch who goes and gets it.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that.
That's
I
what you
love
wanted.
that, bro.
Did
You like aggressive?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Some
That hating ass
alpha
bitches.
female.
Aggressive.
Well, I wouldn't say it's like that, but he did say he want the bitches to pursue him because he not gonna pursue them. So
That's what I need. I don't be going out of my way
No,
ever. Like they gotta ask for my number.
That's how that's how it was for most of my life, and then I realized like what it takes to like have game. And then once I figured out like the game and how to shoot, like I was pretty good at it. Obviously, you miss. That's part of the game. But
I don't like missing.
it's part of it.
Yeah,
that's
honestly.
why I
trying to
don't be
be.
shooting
I'm
like
trying to
that,
shoot
'cause I ain't
90% from the free throw
It's
line.
part of it for me. But I mean, I haven't hollered at
It is
nobody.
part of it.
I've had a handful of bitches this month, and I didn't like correlate that to anything. I was like, maybe I'm just radiating good energy or something with
Yeah.
my fucking dork ass. But no, it might be
Fucking
because Women's History Month. They're all empowered and shit. Like, let me go get this dick.
Yo,
You know what I mean?
could be.
And it's Las Vegas, so they probably was prostitutes. So don't get too.
Nah, that was a nice lady, bro. She didn't even hook up with me, bro. She was cool. She was like, holler at me next time you in Vegas. I was like, man,
So I can sell some pussy.
listen, bro. You're not finna catch me pimping on Vegas.
No, you not tripping. You purchasing.
I ain't purchasing
She
no
gonna
pussy.
convince you. She gonna get you nice and right, and then y'all gonna get to the hotel room. You gonna drop your britches, and she gonna ask, "Where's her payment?" And you gonna be like, "Damn."
Bro, you listen, bro. I don't want to do this. I'm too pretty to be paying for pussy, especially in a city like Vegas where it's just like endless.
You can easily not make a transaction for some pussy and still get some pussy.
Bro, if I shoot 20 shots, if I shoot 20
That's
shots
white
in Vegas,
privilege.
I'm guaranteed pulling.
That's
no,
white
I
privilege.
don't know about.
It's-
I don't know
Get
about
the
all
fuck
that.
outta
Explain.
It's
There, white privilege exists, but I don't think it has anything to do with pussy.
It does, man.
Bro, there's also
Really?
black privilege in terms of like pulling pussy.
That is
Yeah.
true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
it is.
y'all get the assumption that like y'all be packing heat. Whereas like
It
a
ain't
lot
a
of
lie.
you know what I'm saying? I'm assuming a lot of girls like look at like a white dude and like question if he's packing like that. Whereas like they'll be like, I'm gonna get this black dude because I know he got
I
it.
know he got it.
So in terms of like a one night stand, y'all might have a privilege.
Yeah, but y'all white, so white women gonna.
That's
fuck
not
with
the
white
trump card,
dudes.
bro. I
It is.
flipped that table beautifully.
No.
I don't think you can put any of that into a category. Like I think it's all just a personal individual. Everybody looks
I
different.
was
100%.
gonna say some crazy.
Like if you
shit,
look
but
pretty,
I'm not
then
gonna
you
say it.
automatically got that privilege.
Then don't even reference
Yeah.
the shit you wasn't
But
gonna say.
I'm gonna tell you off the pod. It's some wild shit. So it's too flagrant for the pod. But
Nothing's too flagrant.
I was
in this
gonna
pod.
say, bro.
I text Jaden to see what his eyes.
I gotta be the mediator.
But speaking of, we was talking about bitches.
Talking about bitches.
Women's Month. Leah Thomas.
Who are we sleeping on? What women are
Yeah, before we
need to be
get
acknowledged?
to any non-biological females, we could talk about real women's empowerment.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking
We got on my shirt. We got Daisy Bates. She's a civil rights activist.
get us hit, bro.
Civil rights worker from southern Arkansas.
Okay.
Had her own newspaper. Pretty
Okay.
much was a proponent for civil rights before the civil rights movement was official. So like early 1950s.
Black woman.
Yeah. So Daisy Bates and
Shout
then we
out
got
to her.
Malcolm X.
Okay.
And this says
Everybody loves Malcolm.
Yeah.
This is Nas's brand, by the way. History, respect existence,
Fire.
or expect. Respect existence or respect. Wait, sorry, fuck.
Respect.
somebody read the shit on my shirt.
It's fire,
Read
dog.
the shit on my shirt.
Respect existence or expect resistance. Did I say it right that time?
Yes.
Yes.
Just say yes.
So, my woman for the month, I'll cop out. I'll do my professor, Dr. Colleen Stiles. She's been a solid woman that I've just found out about lately within the last year. She's good people. She does a
Your
lot
professor?
of... My professor, yeah. She a real nigga, even though she's a white woman. She keep it real. She's very honest and upfront.
That's all you have to
She's
do.
went through a series of hardships and came out on the other end on the look up. She very inspirational. She's done a lot of good work with the people, organizations, corporations.
How has she affected you personally?
She's affected me personally by inspiring me, to be honest, and giving me the sense of hope again. To be an entrepreneur and an innovator, and to work in teams and try to lead.
What class does she teach?
She teaches my innovations courses. So like tech writing is what she's teaching me right now. Last semester I had her for what's it called?
You've had her multiple times?
Yeah, this is my
That's
second
cool.
time having her. She was my teams leader, where she helped us like help somebody, like a client for the school, run their business and get it more efficient and shit like that. Like, she good people, and I ain't really met a lot of women like that, and it's good to see that a woman like that, through what she's been through, has come out on the other end. Her
Women,
husband's
bro,
respect,
they
bro.
do
Yeah.
they do be going through whole different types of
Man.
experiences than men. That
Men are simple creatures.
I am really great, and this isn't like slighting women, but I'm just really grateful I am a man, because
Facts.
women do be going through some
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
that is just
yeah.
not fair.
Being a dude is lit,
literally.
honestly.
It is
And no
pretty
troll
lit.
shit. Like, I know I started the segment with the troll shit and like Happy Women's Month to the bitches, but on some real shit, to the women that really go out here and get it through the adversities that y'all got to deal with, whether
Yeah.
it be sexual assault,
Those hurdles.
harassment, catcalling,
Or just like stereotype within
yeah.
like their own industry.
stereotyping.
They
got
gotta work twice as hard to get
misogyny.
like, yeah.
What else? What's the shit?
That pay difference, that pay
that
grade,
pay
Exactly.
differences, yeah. And for her to, you
all,
know,
all the disparities.
exactly. Like, I really commend her. Shout out to Dr. Colleen Stiles. You gotta say the doctor when you say her name, because that ain't just some easy feat, nigga. Dr.
Nah, me?
Dre didn't go to school to get a doctorate.
Nah, he didn't.
Mm.
So he's just Dre.
To me?
Still
Nah, I'm lying. Nah, that's what white people say to me when they find out my name's Ashandre. So, Dr. Dre. Yeah, they call me Dr. Dre. And I hate it. It makes me...
I hate it.
It fucks with me. So when I see Dr. Dre... And if Dr. Dre ever let me get a beat, or if he ever do a feature for me with somebody else's written, I'm gonna be like, nigga, my name is Ashandre. I'm not Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a bar somehow.
Okay.
If he don't like
Working in there.
I was gonna say you're gonna have to rework that, but
it. Hey, I'm not
A bar
rapping for
somehow.
free.
he's gonna tell you to rewrite reverse on your song.
That's okay. I'll listen.
I was gonna say if it's Dr. Dre,
My favorite artists come from Dr. Dre.
Nah, this is facts. I mean, he got the golden touch.
He should have touched J. Cole. Pause.
Oh my god.
So, see how quickly I go from supporting J. Cole to just random J. Cole?
Yeah, it was-
Because it's easy.
It was just
It's
a,
like
a
an
stray.
alley-oop
He caught a
from
stray
the-
for no reason.
Caught a random stray.
Yeah. That's slander.
Yeah, it was slander, but it's alright. If
We've already
We're gonna let that
aired
ride.
it out. We know.
Yeah, you gonna be all right. We got.
I think everybody has some
Yeah.
respect for J. Cole.
you
in
have
this
to,
room.
otherwise I don't
So
really
we can-
respect your opinion.
Literally.
But if we're picking women for the month, my woman always is my mother, man.
No, you just
Yes,
said
bro.
at the top of it. And
Listen,
people
listen.
we're not related to.
Listen. Okay, and I was about to twist it. Listen. I love my mom. She's my inspiration for everything. If my mom wasn't shit, I wouldn't aspire to be shit. I would go fucking live off the land in some jungle in some fucking tropical life and be all right, man. I'm trying to get this bag, support my mom, my family. But single mothers, man,
Yeah.
that's a
Shout
hard
out.
that's a hard life, bro.
Shout out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Growing
watching my mom.
Are you?
get
How many
it for
siblings
us-
do you have?
My mom has 4.
Cause I can't even imagine that.
My mom has 4. I have I'm one of 11, dog.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
I grew up with both my parents in the household, but growing up meeting Sam and his mom and her, she was a damn good mom.
Bro, single moms are built different, bro.
They
You know
are.
what I'm saying?
They are.
Like, and I'm grateful to have my dad in my life, you know what I'm saying? But, like, just seeing the difference in the households and seeing, you know what I'm saying, what my dad had to do to you know, get our life good in that house versus, like, what my mom had to do to support us. It's night and day.
Night and day. Well, shit, was his mom a single mom growing up? Or
His
did she
dad
not?
was around, but
Oh.
then his dad moved to Atlanta, and so it was just him and Tammy. I was lucky because I wasn't the only like person raised by a single mother in our neighborhood. Like we had Giovanni raised by a single mother. We had pretty much Armand at a certain point. I feel like there was some other
The boys.
single moms, but that really I just felt like I wasn't alone, and like that really helped because you look at if everybody around you has both parents and you're like, what the fuck? That just makes it a lot harsher to digest.
Yeah, no, that's a good point because I grew up in a relatively wealthy area, so it's like especially
both parents,
especially being a white kid in a wealthy area, it's like all the white kids at my school had it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And I can drop some stats on you too right now. This was as of 2000, so numbers could have changed. But 59% of Black African American families in this country are raised in single parent households. 23% of white families are raised in single parent households.
That's ridiculous.
15% Asian single parent households, and then Hispanic Latino I think is it's up there
0.
too.
Yeah, I was
they go
like-
hard. No, I'm joking.
No, I think it was like 30%, but
Yeah,
but 59. That's a disparity right there. 59%
To 23.
Yeah,
That's
I dropped those types of stats on my students
those are good stats.
and ask why are we seeing these numbers? why are these disparities here?
These
Then
are
you see
trends,
mass incarceration, then you jump into
These are trends that get passed down from, you know, slavery or
Yep.
Jim Crow or any of these things, and it's just no matter what the trend in your family is, like it takes one generation to break it. So like my dad had to break the trend of like bad parenting. He was a great parent, you know what I'm saying? But like both my parents came from divorced households. They got divorced. That's a trend I'm trying to break next.
See, my mom's never been married, and I've been like I've had pretty much one like official girlfriend, and I'm like I'm
single
never
right now?
gonna be married. Yeah,
G's up.
I see it so plausible that I will never marry, but I really want. But I
feel
could.
could see you getting married though for some reason.
I think
see you in a
I
tux and
think I
everything.
could. I think I'd want to.
I could picture him in a
I
tux.
want to have a kid.
I could picture everybody. in a tux.
Shut up, Dre.
Niggas
That sounds
can be
slightly
Special
gay,
imagination.
Does it?
I could
I
picture
didn't.
your ass.
I
in a
didn't see
tux.
that.
I picture.
You-
I picture.
I
niggas-
was just saying I could
If
see
I
it.
picture you in a
No,
tux,
not you, him.
if I picture you
Yeah,
in a
he's
tux, I
weird.
believe you got solid fashion, or you gonna have some money one day and it's gonna warrant a tux. If I see you as a homeless nigga, I want to stop
Okay.
you.
If
Hey,
your tux lousy, then you can't sit with us.
nah, cause sometimes you just don't know.
Name that bar.
You just don't know. Like my first tux is probably gonna be ass. I don't wear that formal attire. Since he copped out and used
It's
his
on a
mom,
Mac Miller song. It's not Mac Miller.
Really?
Since he copped out and used his mom for this week, he's gonna have to come next week with 2 women that's not related to him. I like it. I like the single mother.
I would say
I support it.
shout
But
out.
Fuck no, that was
Why,
not
why,
fair.
why are we going this hard for women when we didn't go this hard for black people last month? This wasn't even
'Cause
planned that we was
had
going to
just-
shout out
'cause
women like
we
this.
had just started out one because once he said it,
Because
it made me really
I mean,
think
like,
about
no offense to like any minority or group or whatever, but like next month is gonna be something different. In June, we shout out gay people every week.
yeah.
Well, you hear Morgan Freeman's argument. Morgan Freeman's like, why is there a Black History Month? There isn't a White History Month.
No,
There needs to be a Black
we did talk
Future
about
Month.
that.
Yeah.
Like
Black
Kanye.
Future.
You need to have
Shit
every
was
every
goofy.
month is
Kanye
Black
said that?
History.
Yes, I feel it.
He
He's a
said
clown.
future. What did he say?
I feel
Said,
Kanye too much.
Why is there a Black History Month? It should be Black Future Month or something like that.
I don't know. I'd like to hear him elaborate more on
Well,
that.
He
we'll
just tweeted
shout
it.
out more black people next because we was starting out flagrant. on the pod. So February was pretty flagrant for a while.
February was wild for us.
So we go next February.
I gotta tone it down.
I'm showing my ass for my folks. But who you got? Who's a woman we want to show love to today in Jaden's name?
I didn't know that we couldn't do someone related, so obviously I was gonna say my mom too.
And this is why
all the mothers,
girl.
all the
Yeah.
mothers,
Oh,
all the mothers.
We mama's boys.
Obviously,
over
you're my
here.
girlfriend.
I
but
love
that's
my
easy.
mama to death. I slide on a nigga about my mama. My mama want to fly. She gonna be my pilot when I get my private
All
jet.
right, it's Pisces season. It's a
Tis.
few days past Janae Aiko's birthday, so I'm gonna go with Janae Aiko
And why?
because she's beautiful. She's a
Yup.
healer.
Is that all her value is?
She made
I
it.
was listening. I
Let
wasn't
them
done.
proceed.
Keep going.
She's a healer.
Uh-huh.
She's a beautiful musician, not musician.
Yeah, I was about to say
A magician.
She
Pussy fairy.
and she gave a whole generation of women in R&B like a sound to run off with.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people don't really give her credit for that, but
Yeah, she does not get much credit
No.
She doesn't.
as an artist.
She's very slept on.
Yeah.
I don't understand why, but hey,
Big Sean.
you know, we got people like, why does it got to be Big Sean?
Certain affiliations do determine whether or not you'll get more buzz than.
I mean, it's not like Big Sean met
Big
her
Sean's
when she
pretty
wasn't
big.
shit. Like she was already popping.
Yeah, but that's kind of like a. How you feel about 2088?
Fire.
Garbage.
See?
I'm not a Janae Aiko fan, to be real.
Oh, what?
That's fair.
What the fuck?
I like some of her music.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not
some
a
of
huge-
her
Yeah, I
shit is
always
cool.
liked her, but
She-
it's
no,
that water
it-
sign shit.
Nah, I feel that, and like what I say, like we're like a lot of like today's R&B, like women wise, like really bit her sound. Like I don't like what she did to R&B. I like 90s Sade, Erykah Badu type R&B.
Another nigga stuck in the past.
Aaliyah.
No, I do.
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? But these bitches were singing, bro. They were
Oh.
vocalizing, and Janae Aiko came through whispering on the mic. And now everyone does the same little fucking. I mean,
There's
like,
still some.
But her
really
pen game
good,
is
really
is
talented.
Yeah.
yeah,
crazy.
I'll give it to her.
R&B
But
She got a
like,
crazy pen.
I mean, it's like in a lot of ways, you can be great at what you do and ruin the game. You know what I'm saying? Like Steph is fucking excellent, but he might have ruined basketball. Like Eminem might have ruined hip hop for like, you know what I'm saying? For
Yeah. Lyrical, miracle, spiritual ass niggas.
yeah, it's definitely for white people, bro.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say ruin it is a little
Yeah, 'cause I'm
extreme,
like,
but
Obviously.
but
like-
negative impact on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
White
sure.
rappers are trash.
yeah. I'm gonna take
Eminem
this.
Outside of
wannabes.
Mac.
You're the only white rapper I know that doesn't try to rap like a fucking Eminem.
that shit. That shit annoys me.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to jump over as a white rapper.
Yeah.
Mac
Or
Miller.
I ain't even. Why I say he's the only white rapper? Like you're the only white rapper. It's like this nigga's racially.
No, and then even like when I started out, like I was like really a white rapper. Though.
Yeah, it's interesting y'all brought that up because I was watching a Anthony Fantano video. He was talking about like the hate that Jack Harlow has been getting and shit, and he was kind of like trying to defend Jack Harlow, of like how he's like not your typical white rapper. You know what I mean? Like he kind of is refreshing and
Yeah.
somebody that kind of just
Yeah.
came in the game and contributes to the game more so than try to like
Yeah,
I don't know.
I would agree. That's a good take.
Anybody that
I'm not
hates
even a
on-
big fan, but like I would agree.
And that was exactly what he said. He's like, he's not amazing or crazy or nothing, but
But like,
He
he
does
he
what he
do
does.
be rapping. Like he
Literally.
does vocalize,
Yeah.
and he's not out here trying to like impress you with like
right.
rapping 4/4, which just means you're filling up the bar
Mhm.
front to top, like Eminem style. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He's coming through. He's just coming through, player on a beat, and saying some gangster shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's
solid.
cool. You
I
was
love Jack.
on Jack Harlow so long ago.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah. I didn't see the vision back then, but after I listened to the album,
And I do be looking back, some of that shit is so cringe, but I don't know. It was cool when I was listening to it because I was relating to it. It was like, I don't
you
know.
was Jack Harlow with like long hair. You remember that era? I
Yeah.
think that's back when you started.
When
I
his
was-
shit was real flat and like
Yeah.
he was
White
just
boy.
real nerdy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he wore the glasses still,
Yeah.
but he was rapping about taking acid and shit. So I was like, yeah, I feel you, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, was he?
Yeah.
I
Or the
was
first
looking at
video I
interesting.
saw of him was called Sundown, and he was like, said something about Papa Tab or something like, and then I kind of like started to think like, oh, he figured it out like psychedelically, like Yeet, because Yeet mentioned that like he was taking acid
I wasn't
a lot.
gonna say fucking Yeet. I was gonna say ASAP Rocky.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah, but I feel like ASAP Rocky influenced a lot of that. Well, for me
Yeah.
personally, like I wouldn't have ever taken acid if it wasn't for LSD, the music video. So
Yeah.
like I literally
I
wouldn't
was
have.
on acid when that shit dropped.
Damn, what are
Literally.
the chances? That's
Bro,
crazy.
they was heavy in the game back then, bro.
No, I
But
was a
no.
fucking jackass. But fucking no, it's like ASAP Rocky is like the prototypical, like could be a conscious rapper, could be a druggy rapper, but like he kind of figured all that shit out on his own and just like knew how to go about it. Similar to like X, where like he approached music less of like an art and more like an algorithm. It's like these are the things I have to do, like the boxes I have to check off to make it successful in this game. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't listen to X that much.
I love
I wasn't a big fan, but like I was a fan of him.
You know what's
honestly.
crazy? I was thinking about all the bad shit and the like crazy shit, the like newsworthy shit that X had did. Like, and I was like, oh fuck. When you think about him outside of the music and some of the shit that he was dealing with, like fuck, he kind of did go crazy. Like when that video dropped and like they hung that white kid.
His music video?
Remember that
You
shit?
talking about?
Yeah. I was like,
She was
bro,
kind of weird.
Yeah, she was, but it's like fuck. That's one thing you just forget in the whole like dynamic of the shit.
He was definitely trying to, I don't
Push
know.
the envelope.
Yeah, get people
That's what
thinking
you're
a little
supposed to
bit
do.
more like broad.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
All right,
And it does-
we can get in. Oh, my bad.
I was just gonna finish up by saying like it sucks that he did pass so early because I feel like there's so many
Yeah.
incomplete ideas. Like even with that music video, or I think it was the one where he's fighting himself or whatever at his funeral. Like you could definitely see where it was incomplete. You know, I don't know. It was kind of sad, but what were you about to?
No, and you bring up a good point because a lot of these artists who recently died, I feel like, didn't reach their potential.
No.
Pop Smoke being one of them.
He was about to go crazy.
Peep being one of them. Mac Miller, I feel like he was here forever and still like had so much more to go.
Yeah.
Had so much more to give.
Pretty much all of them.
But
Like,
I
if you
feel like he
die
got
young,
out what
you
he could
don't,
have.
Like you do have a higher ceiling than.
Yeah, in a way.
I
guess you're
respect
right.
old age for that reason. Like you're mentally, you just keep growing
Yeah.
as you
Yeah.
experience more.
Well, I
in
mean,
your
I
life.
feel like there's certain limitations that certain artists had, and I don't want to.
for artists,
I don't want to
yeah.
put names out there and disrespect the dead, but I feel like a lot of artists who did die had a lot to go and a lot to give. X being one of them. You know what I'm saying? Bro, Capital Steez, bro. I mean, that's 10 years ago almost.
That's crazy.
Fucking crazy. But yeah, no, he had his whole career ahead of him.
Yeah,
He didn't even
Steve-O
get
was
started.
Fucking
Yeah.
nuts.
Didn't even get to see the light of.
That man committed
Yeah,
suicide
he committed suicide. That's
the day after Pro Era dropped their first collab tape.
real.
That's fucking crazy.
He seemed very what's the word?
He was schizophrenic. I'm pretty sure.
Damn, I
I-
did not know that.
I put the crown on
The Crown.
on my lion. Shout out to Steve.
Yeah, he was a big influence on me.
He was too, and that's why I put it on
Yeah.
my lion. The lion tattoo is like a family crest, so like my whole family has just the lion on her
Yeah,
ribs,
the Crown.
and then I put the crown and the Rasta flag on it. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, because Steve's had a big part of me getting into
Mm-hmm.
being Rasta.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
He seemed kind of nihilistic. Cause there was a bar on like Issa's album that he put out last year, I believe, where he said that he had a conversation, or like he remembers talking to Steez, and like Steez basically telling him like nothing will ever change type vibe, and like I don't know, it kind of makes me think, especially when you listen to like Survival Tactics or something like that. You're like, damn, like
Crazy fucking verse.
What's
bro.
that? He has that. Boom, boom.
What, Free the Robots?
Yeah, Free the Robots.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty nihilistic.
Yeah, dog. I mean,
Fire song.
that mixtape was.
that's the song I was thinking of. Yeah, Free
Yeah.
the Robots, not
Boom, boom, boom,
not
boom.
Survival Tactics.
But still enlightening. Like, and I understand a nihilistic perspective. But
Yeah.
I also
I
can
certainly
never
do.
claim, like, I can never be that because that's
Yeah,
just
right.
too. I mean,
I f-
you're just kind of giving up hope.
Yeah, in a way.
Right.
I mean, that's
Which is
pretty much
basically what
nihilism.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he
Yeah,
did.
exactly.
Hopeless.
He really did. But I mean, like me and myself, like my perspective going into high school, being raised like very Christian and this and that, whatever. Like I needed someone like Steez, I needed someone like Tyler to come way out of left field, and completely break like the mold that I was like born to think.
That was this guy for me.
Yeah. Tyler saved my life from being a fuck.
Bro, Tyler is like the most
Christian
influential single person on my life ever.
Yeah, bro.
Like completely changed my life.
Everything that Tyler was like, oh, that's some bullshit. I was like, damn, that's me. I'm doing all that shit.
It was like I go into high school like super Christian on my own time, on my own beliefs. Tyler kind of broke that mold for me and just like gave me that open mind for me to be able to receive Steez, Bob Marley, all these other things that ended up being me.
Yeah.
I never got like, I was about to really be a weirdo because
you were
I was
still a weirdo.
These, like stereotypical beliefs. Well, yeah, but I would have been like different weird, like fake type weird. It was weird.
It was weird. No, this is a good topic, so I don't really want to move on yet because I feel like we're getting somewhere. But I do have a story to tell from taking acid. I had a bad trip, and that's why I don't take acid. But I was 17. It was 2014, January 10th to be exact, because I know shit like that. I'm weird. But I had a bad trip and whatnot, and just long story short, I was in a bad situation. I was out in the fucking cold, and like it was like within my mind, like I compared it to like one of those like cameras. What do you call it? Where it's like we all had it as a kid. You put the camera up to your face, and it's like you click the button, and a different image comes through.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know what you're like.
One of those.
It's like the light shines through like the film of it. Basically.
Yeah, exactly. And like you would click it, it would go from like a zebra to like a giraffe or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A kaleidoscope? No, that's not it.
No, it's not a kaleidoscope.
It's like a flipogram is the only thing I
Yeah,
can think of
like
saying.
that.
Either way.
What's funny is before the pod, this nigga was like, I wish I was on the pod because I'll be like, that's what you mean. And
like,
bro.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, he's not.
Right now, I'm not delivering.
But no, I mean, I don't even know.
That's very esoteric.
But
I know what you're talking about. I just don't.
Y'all all get it. Hopefully, the listener gets it too. Someone might be screaming at home like, fucking.
Yep. I'm sure they are.
Bro, but fucking, like, so in that time of my life where it's like very pivotal and just like me, you know, deciding who I want to be. I was 17, I was 16, fucking tripping out of my mind and fucking, it was literally like that where it was like, but it was personalities. So I was like flipping through personalities, you know what I'm saying? But they weren't like foreign personalities. It was all things that like I have within myself. And like, I flipped through all these different personalities and I was like, I like this one. All the other ones felt like shit. I was like, that one was really cool. That's the one I want to be. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of like...
That reminds me of Jim Carrey. He's like, depression is when you're just sick of like the character that you are.
Right. I was really going through it at that point. But yeah, from that moment on.
Yeah.
And then
you picked one.
I picked one.
And then after you were done tripping, you were like, that's the one?
Yeah, bro. I moved out to Colorado to... changed my life, and that's how y'all even know me.
Yeah. Damn, that adds to the story. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope to know. What the fuck?
So, I mean, I moved out to Colorado, and, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to pursue music. I get dreaded, this and that, whatever. I'm pursuing that one personality. I was like, that's...
Did you get dreaded out here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a week before school started, I started my dreads. You know? And then I met Giovanni. He was the first person I spoke to at Oak.
I remember. I don't know if you remember it, but we were at the Cherry Creek Reservoir. Just spent the day. It was you, me, Armand. I think Giovanni. I think it was just.
What was this in high school or recently?
Yeah, this was high school. Okay. Now this was probably the first time I met you.
Okay.
And we were just kicking it on the like it was a beach. It's a fucking reservoir. That shit.
Yeah.
Not as a beach. It's not a
it's
beach.
Colorado's beach.
Yeah.
But and you put me on to Kendrick. Hold Up. I never heard that song.
Hey.
And you played that song, and I was like, wow, this is the perfect vibe right now.
Yeah. That's on my Sunlight playlist to this day.
Yeah, that song is a vibe. But yeah, that was our day at the reservoir.
Yeah, I think I recall what you're talking about.
We smoked a joint. I don't think we were drinking at that point. But
no, y'all were not big drinkers.
Yeah.
But it was like y'all were
we were like 17.
Well, I mean, you got to think like where I was coming from. Like I was trying
you were
to,
doing
I was
acid,
trying
too.
to, I was trying to break a lot of bad habits. So
Yeah.
like getting up with like y'all was like such a, it was so
Wholesome.
perfect.
Probably wholesome.
Like
yeah.
meeting Giovanni, the first person at Overland, it was like
Yeah.
he introduced me to
Good
everyone
people,
I needed.
Bro. Good people.
You know what I'm
good
saying?
influences.
Whereas and then like Kyle, rest in peace. He was the homie I was getting fucking
He
drunk and
was-
lit with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
I
about
had
right.
Yeah.
my very first trip off shrooms was with Kyle and Jaden.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I remember
that's
I thought I was
crazy.
gonna be vibing with Jaden. We were not vibing.
We were
I was
not.
vibing with Kyle, bro. and I
Kyle's a
remember,
clown.
and my shroom trips are always so vivid. Like I just perfectly remember them, and
Yeah.
I just have this perfect memory. It was a great time with Kyle. I remember him and I upstairs. He was like looking around. He's like, "Bro, your mom's a genius." Like the decoration. And I remember I hated my mom. Like she's just a hoarder, practically a hoarder.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
Clutter everywhere. And he was just like, "Your mom's a genius, bro." And then he was like, "And Sam, like, bro, I just fuck with you." And I was like, we just had some camaraderie going. Jaden was like,
Bro.
downstairs
Yeah,
doing his
I
own
needed to be by
thing.
myself that day.
We started beefing as soon as we started coming up.
Well,
For
it was really
over
just,
some
it was just
dumb shit.
misunderstandings.
Yeah,
literally.
man.
It
It's
was
like
like
shroom talk is what I call it.
Yeah, it was
Shroom
like-
talk is different.
Yeah.
so overwhelming and like
Yeah, it was. We were hooping
Weird.
to come up,
Yeah.
and then we were arguing. We didn't
Your
bring
heart
a
rate
it
blanket.
was
was
about a
already up.
blanket.
We didn't
Yeah.
bring a blanket to the park.
And you were
with
like,
us.
"Who cares?" And I was like, "I mean, you
Yes.
wanted to bring a blanket, I thought." And you were like, "Yeah, but we don't have it, so who cares?" And I'm like,
"This is exactly."
I was just bringing up the fact that we didn't bring the blanket,
Right.
and he's like, "Yeah, but who fucking cares?" And he was
Yeah.
just being
Yeah.
a dick, low key. But I was like,
I was just being.
he's making a
direct.
point.
I was off the shrooms. I was trying to just like.
vibe and not
In your
trying
mind, in
to
your,
worry
in your
about
mind,
nothing.
you're like, "Fuck that blanket."
I was
Look at
like,
all
"Why
this
is
shit."
this?"
And then
Yeah.
you're like, "Bro, like, why are you like shooting me down?
Yeah.
Like all this shit is lit." Like you guys
Jade,
really
I
on
was
the
shooting
same page.
Jaden down,
Exactly.
but I was just trying to like. We don't got the blanket. It is what it is.
Yeah. Such a Virgo,
Jaden
like
is
like
problematic
Virgo
when
thing.
he's every time I catch Jaden tripping, I'm like, bro, you're annoying.
Hard-headed.
You're upsetting somebody right now. I think he upset T on their first. Was it acid trip?
man, I haven't thought about.
no, I didn't
What
upset
made-
T.
oh,
T
what-
was. T was
We're not putting Jaden on blast right now. Though.
Nah. I don't even remember that situation. That was in the dorm though, right?
Yeah, it was in the dorm.
No, that was all on
Then
his
he
own
forced
accord.
himself to go to sleep. Yeah,
Yeah, that was his own accord. That had nothing to do with me.
Bro, I do have a funny Kyle story now that we're on it. It was like the first time me and Kyle went to go buy weed, right? We were with Mohammed Abbas.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking the dude who we were going to buy weed from fell through. So we hit up this other dude that Abbas knew. And fucking, we bought like a pound of shake for like $50.
Whoa.
Dude, and so we pulled up to
What?
like listen. And this is literally like the first week or two of school. Like this is like my first interaction with these guys for real. And then like we pull up to this dude's apartment complex, buy a pound of shake, and like we're literally sitting in the spot. We never leave the apartment complex. We didn't move the car. We got the shake, sat in the car, and we just rolled up Percy's for fucking like 4 or 5 hours straight.
Wow.
It was just because it's shake, like you're not getting that toasted, so we're just going back to back to back, and we all got personal blunts going around. It's just that shit was
Damn,
fucking
God
so
damn.
funny. A pound of
Good
shake
old
is so
days.
ridiculous.
I would love to smoke one with Kyle one more time.
Bro, no fucking
Yeah.
doubt, dog.
Giovanni tells me when I'm drunk off my ass, I remind him of Kyle. He's like,
For
you
real?
and Kyle are like really similar when you're drunk.
You're
Right,
fun to
alright,
be.
fuck yeah.
You're pretty fun to be drunk with.
Yeah, people.
Can't
I
lie.
do like drinking alcohol.
Yeah,
drunk.
yeah.
Fuck
The
that
energy
shit.
comes. You just don't give a fuck. You have your bag of fucks, and then you get drunker and drunker, and you just empty that shit out, and then it's like
Yeah,
it's a good
Exactly.
time.
The bag never got full.
it's
in the first place.
desensitizing.
Not desensitized.
I don't know if that was the word I was looking for. Something like
In a
it's
way
like
it is.
it just
It is, yeah, in a way.
It
Yeah.
it's like the WD-40 for your gears. You know what I mean? It's just like it just loosens you up.
Fluid.
yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So.
Mhm.
But it has to be the right kind of drunk. 'Cause sometimes I get those drunks where I'm still like
Tripping
Overthinking.
that.
Usually,
shit
all
or
my
something.
drunks turn out real good.
I
and
was
I'm
very
happy.
fucked up last
Yeah,
Saturday.
you was tripping.
Bro, I was so drunk last weekend. It was stupid. That like Friday night was the dumbest drunk I've ever been in my life. Because I mixed so many different types of alcohol. Don't do that, bro.
Yeah,
Do not mix
knowing.
alcohols.
I'm
Even
usually
though-
pretty good with drinking, but
Yeah, dude, I mixed like 6-7 different types of alcohol. I started drinking early in the day and went golfing and all sorts of shit, bar hopping in Huntington Beach, which is fucking lit, fucking all sorts of shit. By the end of the night, I was
sounds like a
puking.
vibe.
Yeah.
Dirty.
I puke all the time.
Yeah.
I don't. But
Recently, not as much.
if you don't mix your alcohol, for me personally, I'm not gonna puke, bro. Like if I'm a responsible drinker, just stick to. I mean, I'm mixing 2 drinks right here, but it's 2.
Yeah.
It's light.
I got
You mix your lights and your darks.
I got
That's
a
when
little.
you're really getting in trouble.
Yeah,
That's what I
exactly.
heard.
It was
You don't wanna do
champagne,
that.
which I love. That's what set me over the edge because I had been drinking beers, I had taken shots, I had drank some Trulies, fucking hard kombucha. I had a hard kombucha, and that tasted great coming
I
back.
like that. I like kombucha.
I love booch,
I used to like kombucha.
Don't they have like kombucha bars or something?
bro. My sister's got the biggest kombucha brewery in
I think I know what
Colorado.
you're talking about.
And it's like kombucha. Is it like it gets you high? but,
You
like-
said you're who? Your sister?
My sister, Happy Leaf Kombucha in Colorado.
Yeah,
It's
she's
everywhere.
Popping, bro, with the IPAs. And
She's
shit.
got the biggest kombucha brewery in Colorado.
Where's that at?
The brewery itself is in like Lakewood, and then she had a tap room, but I think during COVID that shut down. But she's at every farmer's market, every fucking hipster place
Yeah.
on tap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Natural Grocers, King Supers, I think most of them.
Really?
Yep.
That's where we were.
They got
when
the
you
cans.
first told me about that.
What's the exact
Happy Leaf.
Happy Leaf?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna pick that up.
So is it
That's the
that
best.
drink that like inebriates you slightly, but it's not like alcohol or-
No. Although,
What is that? There's something like that.
I mean, it's kombucha. Some kombucha does have like alcohol content, but it'll be like 2%.
Well, when you say hard kombucha,
hard
think
kombucha,
alcohol.
that was alcohol.
Yeah.
That was alcohol.
I'm thinking of
Regular kombucha, no. It has a bunch of probiotics in it, so it just helps you.
It's really good for your
digest.
stomach and
I
shit.
was
Yeah.
just about
But
to say.
I
but
love
it
probiotics,
but it
bro.
is fermented, so it does have alcohol content in it.
Mhm.
And I remember when I was on probation, when I was 18, I had to go blow, right?
Mhm.
And I had
Kombucha.
I had some kombucha that morning.
Mm.
And I was
Kava?
18, so no matter what I blew, if I blew anything above zeros, like I was in trouble.
Mm.
So I like
Well,
literally
certain mouthwashes will put you over.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I had a glass of kombucha with my breakfast. You know what I'm saying? Because my whole family brews that shit. We're a bunch of hippies.
Mhm.
Fucking, and then I went and blew like 0.1 or some shit. And fucking, they made me sit there for like hours until like I can blow zeros. Missed work and shit. It was fucking.
Wow.
I was thinking of kava.
Kava.
bar?
I've seen that shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what that is.
It says it's like
Yeah.
a Mexican sparkling wine.
Sparkling
Or no,
wine.
a substance known for its ability to ease anxiety, decrease stress, relax muscles, and create a sense of well-being.
Bro, drinks and like shit that we've drank has influenced everything.
Good call.
Like caffeine,
Bro,
that started the Industrial Revolution. Swear to God.
This is facts.
Productivity.
This is fact, bro.
Just
listen,
like
listen.
out the
No,
wazoo.
this is a funny fucking story because like back in the day, it's hard for us to comprehend in this day and age where like our tap water is drinking water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But back in the
Oh,
day,
man.
like water used to kill people. You know what I'm saying? Like clean water was like
Having access
rare.
to clean water is everything.
So like everyone was drinking like some sort of alcohol, like
Yeah.
cider or beer, because it's clean water essentially.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ferment it and it's not gonna kill you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So like your kids would be drunk essentially, drinking beer or cider or
It's the
whatnot.
safest shit.
Exactly. So once upon a time, that was just the norm. So imagine if like
drunk.
all of society is drunk, and then all of
it's gonna hurt
society
production.
and then all of society figures out that we can clean water, and there's a bean that grows that gives us energy, and like all at the same time, like humanity boomed because like we're not drunk, and now we have clean water and we have coffee. We're booming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting to it.
Yeah, that was a whole revolution.
Then they figured out they can have slaves, and boom, fuck this up.
And then,
why
as
we're
if
here
that
too right
hasn't
now
been happening for
doing this
thousands
shit.
of years.
Huh?
You said, and then they figured out they could have slaves. Like that hasn't happened for thousands of years.
Yeah, but they did it the worst to niggas.
in recorded history.
Yeah.
For sure.
The United
Yeah.
States is what it is because of free labor
Facts.
on the backs of.
This is facts. And all
African.
we did was export it to China.
It's literally.
What do we export to China?
It's not free labor, but
Oh yeah,
cheap labor.
we still get cheap labor.
We're
Yeah,
essentially
that's-
paying Chinese people less than what it took to house black people.
Damn, that's crazy.
When you think about it, because you own a bunch of slaves, you have to feed them, you have to house them, you have to make sure they're alive so they can work
But you
tomorrow.
getting the free labor, so.
But if you're paying, some Chinese kid fucking pennies to the dollar, like that's a lot cheaper than housing a person.
Yeah. Damn, that's fucked up.
Bro, I
Like,
need to
white
learn. I
folks.
want to learn more about the Civil War. That shit seems so complex and interesting.
White people do reenactments.
Yeah,
I'm not
LARPing.
talking about that. I just want to learn the ins and outs.
that would be a funny podcast episode. We all just
And
we all just dress up.
Invade a Civil War reenactment. Like, what you doing here? Like, bro, what are you doing
Well,
here?
it's crazy because Abraham Lincoln wasn't like about abolishing slavery until he was like, wait, if I do this, I get all of these people to fight for me.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and that's how like society hasn't come that far. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't give a fuck
This is all
about slavery. He wanted to get
political
reelected.
Yeah.
Power.
It's
yeah.
the same shit that happens today. Everyone's playing this game to get
Literally, playing
reelected
this
and
fucking
shit.
game. And shout out
Yeah.
to this generation of the internet where we can learn the real truth about the history we was taught.
For the most
Because
part.
you white cracker bitches was lying to my fucking face in high school telling me Christopher Columbus and Abe Lincoln was good people and not telling me about black people that were important. You fucking loser bitches. But it's not y'all fault because y'all couldn't fact check.
Yeah.
Hey.
I do good. I teach. Right now I'm just straight teaching civil rights for like the last. It's a 16-week unit. I'm just
What do you
we're
teach
just-
specifically?
language arts.
Yeah, I was
What
about
grade?
to say.
7th grade. They're
Seventh grade.
They're
That's-
12
that's-
and
that's
13.
That's a good age.
They're very receptive, very coachable. And so we've just been reading Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech after Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech. The text that we're reading right now is While the World Watched. It's about the 16th Street Baptist Church bombing in Birmingham, Alabama.
Damn.
Just the most racist, segregated city in the country.
My teachers did not do that.
60s.
seventh grade.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun, bro. I love, I just am in my element. I get to drop all these
Facts.
facts on them, like mass incarceration, just be blowing them away.
Yeah.
Talking about, billionaire wealth and like 3 Americans in this country own more wealth than the bottom 50%.
Yeah.
That's a lot of wealth for 3 people.
Yeah.
And that's who Elon.
And that was
Jeff
actually
and-
that was before Elon even was in the picture.
Oh,
That
damn.
was Jeff Bezos, Warren Buffett, and
Gates.
Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now Elon's number 1. So I mean, oh, and billionaire wealth, 20 billionaires since COVID. So since whatever early 2020, have become, I think it's like, like $700 billion richer, $900 billion richer
Sheesh.
collectively.
Way to hustle.
Way to hustle.
Way to finesse that COVID.
Yeah, but they say like the gap between like the rich and the poor since COVID is like
the highest it's ever
like the
been.
gap has gotten larger than ever.
You need
throughout
a middle
history.
class, bro.
yeah,
Like,
they're destroying
yeah.
the middle class.
Right.
and you got to judge a country based on how it treats its poorest people. And
Yeah, I feel that.
We
We're
leave
most
ours on the
down bad.
street.
Yeah, I mean, some of them choose to be that way, but
they say $20 billion would there'd be no homeless people. With $20 billion.
Bro, I mean, the cost of like half a rocket we send to fucking the Middle East every day would give Flint clean water.
Oh yeah,
But them
priorities,
them
bro.
nigga
Our
people
priorities
right
are
now.
fucked
Yeah, money's not an issue. I mean, we just spend our shit on.
in interesting
shit.
ways. Militaristic.
Well, I mean,
And-
not even that. It's just like some of our money just goes missing, and a lot of people, like, Nancy
accounted
Pelosi
for.
or this or that or whatever, like they play the stock market in ways that are fucked.
I
Like,
like
Yeah.
that Cole bar in KOD where he's like, it's 2020. Why can't we fucking put our tax money?
Yeah.
Put it where we want it from an app on our phone.
exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
You should be able to. All right, I want my taxes to go to education.
Especially
That's
someone
what I
like J.
value.
Cole, who like understands how much money $1 million is,
Yeah.
because he didn't grow up with $1 million, and now he has millions of
When
dollars.
didn't you drop that bill, like putting $1 billion into perspective on one of the pods?
Yeah, for
compared
sure.
to $1 million.
I love that.
Million
stat.
seconds is 11 days. Billion seconds is
It's like 36
32
years.
years.
Yeah,
Mm.
fucking
2.5 years.
astronomical.
It
And then,
should-
and then,
billionaires
and then
shouldn't
like,
exist.
and then someone like J. Cole pays $1 million plus in taxes. I don't even know the specifics, but he pays $1 million plus in taxes every year.
But-
So he's like, I want to do something with this $1 million that like means something. Like he's probably looking at it like more than half of this is going into some dude's pockets.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If you want to be one of the richest people alive, you got to take advantage of motherfuckers. You can't be a good person and be rich.
Right.
And all of our
Capitalism.
presidents are rich as fuck. Typically.
Yeah.
I mean, name one that wasn't.
How rich is Obama?
He was
I mean,
paid.
he was paid.
I'm sure. Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
paid.
he was
He
paid.
was a pretty good president, though. Definitely has his flaws. Every president.
Everyone
does.
has their flaws.
Everybody.
He was
fuck
he was
shit,
the
but-
most well spoken.
very well fucking spoken.
President
yeah,
of all
respect,
time.
Respect to that.
Especially
John F.
especially
John
since
F. Kennedy was a real one.
especially since the
Speaking of
last
civil
two
rights.
since Obama really puts in perspective how well spoken he was.
yeah. Well, and Bush before him, just
Oh, Bush.
Bush makes Bush is well spoken relative to Trump, like
Or Biden, bro. Biden.
or Biden.
Biden.
Biden's just not there.
He's not coherent.
Fucker.
He's not there.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately. I think Bernie could have definitely shook some shit up in a really positive way. In
Oh,
politics.
yeah.
I think I
They knew
voted
that,
for
though.
him.
They knew
Yeah.
that.
I was
They weren't
ride
gonna
or
let that
die
happen.
for him. Yeah, exactly.
There's no
It's
chance.
fucked.
DNC
So
was
fucked.
not about that.
I wonder how he doing.
He's doing okay.
He should do what Dr. Umar do and just go live and try to empower the people.
Just pull up on Twitter every day and just
yeah.
He empowers.
tax the rich.
Yep.
Tax the rich. Tax the rich. That's what Umar does, but like in a Bernie Sanders way.
Yeah, literally. Give us some hope again. But
It's sad because the average American, I think, if they actually fully understood what Bernie, where he stands and his positions, they would your average American would be all in on Bernie.
your
Yeah.
average American has no clue about politics.
Yes.
Yeah, it's because
And that's
everything
why.
is just.
And that's why these
Just
parties are
influence.
able to play
That's
it.
why parties is an issue because
At the same time, there's pros and cons to everything, and I don't like
Yeah.
to get too political on the pod, but like there's definitely cons to the party system. But at the same time, there's pros because, like, I mean, the biggest pro in my mind is also the biggest con, which is weird. But like every 4 to 8 years, we're able to like balance out. So it's like if we go so far in one direction, 4 to 8 years later, we're gonna balance out in the other direction. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like if one party just had
but then it just
It-
ends
Yeah,
up
what
being
if
no
there was
progress.
progression? Yeah. And
no,
yeah,
but that's the
it's
thing.
progression.
But that's the thing. They're not. Neither of these parties are trustworthy. So it's like if either one
Yes.
of these parties had power for a sustained amount of time, it'd be bad. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's a huge con because people like China are able to play the long game. You know what I'm saying? Versus us, we're a
I
country
think
with amnesia.
it just there should be no parties. Everybody runs independently. There's a cap on how much you can spend. For
Media can't
advertising
sway
yourself,
the
whatever
masses.
media, yeah.
I mean, that's the biggest one.
And then
honestly.
people are forced to do their research. You can't just check the boxes. My roommate, he says his grandpa's like, he was asking him, how do you vote? And he was like, yeah, I just see the R's and check.
That's fucked.
Like,
fucked.
if there's no parties, then you have to research the individual person.
Literally.
And then you are voting with a more informed view.
People you actually back versus some
Yeah.
fucking dude
They don't
who
want
claims
people
to be a party.
informed.
Nope. They made it hard
No.
for me to vote for the people in my city. I did my part and tried to vote for the officials of Colorado Springs and shit, and I couldn't.
That's huge.
I couldn't figure
Honestly,
it the fuck out.
Well, and that's my issue with Republic. This is why although I know both parties are corrupt and suck, I do lean more Democratic because fucking Republicans are always just trying to suppress and limit people from
Not
voting.
In the last 2 years.
Democrats typically, hell yeah, in the last 2 years. Georgia, you know what's going on in Georgia?
Yeah.
They don't want you to vote, especially if you're black.
I wasn't gonna say voting specifically. I'm just talking about mandates in general. And honestly, I'm more left leaning in ideals, but like I've said it before on a pod where it's like the left has gone so far left that like they're almost conservative at this point because they're doing all the things that like we thought conservatives do, which is like mandate this, mandate that. I'm just talking about mandates and like how strict they're getting and their clamps on.
Over time they have switched.
Yeah, they have honestly switched.
I don't agree. I don't think I.
Whereas like nowadays, like the people on the right are like freedom of speech, freedom of to do whatever the fuck I want. Whereas classically, that's the
yes, freedom to do whatever the fuck I want.
And that's what I'm about. That's my biggest.
Voter suppression is a real thing.
And that goes on both sides, so it's hard
which
to
is
say.
not freedom to do whatever you want.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's tricky.
Both parties suck. I wish it was
I
independent, run as your own individual. You're not associated with the party.
I agree.
Especially just the binary, the fact that there are basically two parties. Green Party ain't shit. And the Green Party doesn't even get a person to be in the debates.
Well, even like my dad.
What the fuck's up with that?
Like he always brags about it. He always tells me I got to vote. And he's like, I'm like, well, who are you voting for? He's like, I voted independent since 92. I'm like, well, you wasted a lot of time since 92 because everyone you voted for was never going to win. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a
well,
dude
if you're
from a
independent,
party.
you can vote for either. You can vote for whoever.
No, but he votes for like an actual
The
independent. Like the
really?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, no, yeah, his vote was wasted.
Yeah, that's what I tell him.
Which is the saddest.
But like, I mean, you know, shout out to him. It feels like he's doing right, but
I mean, I think you need to vote. I personally hate young people need to vote, bro. Like,
yeah.
it's you may say, "Oh, I'm not political." Well, politics affects you, your daily life,
Literally.
if whether you're political or not. So make your voice heard.
The system is just so flawed, though, and it's like
There's
hard
no
to believe
perfect
that there's
candidate. There's no perfect candidate, but there's always a candidate who most closely is associated with your.
You're saying the voting system is flawed?
Yeah.
Like, elaborate. Like, you sound like you was about to go.
No, I was just saying, like, it
It's
makes it hard for you to want to vote. And especially when you have, like, okay, well, I don't, like you said, I don't trust either of these parties.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I'm going to just put it out there. I voted for Yay. You can say it was a waste of a vote or not, but, I mean, I wasn't going to vote if it wasn't going to, like, if I was going to make a vote, it wasn't going to be either of those
regardless.
two
I always
people.
tell my students, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Well, I don't say that, but I don't care who you vote for, but make sure you vote. Make sure your voice is heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do your research.
Period.
And I just feel like, I mean, at the end of the day, it seemed like the choice was going to be made by somebody that was not me, ultimately. Like, my vote. It does suck because it feels like your vote doesn't matter. I'm just one person. How does my vote? Especially
in a state that's not a swing state.
The last few elections have been so close. Every vote counts.
Yeah.
They've been so close, but I feel
Every
like
vote counts.
But like in
they all
Colorado,
just-
like your vote's gonna
so
go
predictable.
towards one party every time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Colorado's always
Just
gonna
one.
be blue.
yeah,
Well,
that's true.
In recent
As
history,
of now, yeah.
yeah.
but
So it's like no matter who you want to
once
vote
Colorado
for.
was one of the most independent like swing states.
It was.
Now we're definitely heavily left.
Right.
Well,
Um,
I feel like once we get more informed on voting, especially with both the officials and how the process works, it'll be some change. Like, we just have to get that.
not enough young people voting, so we're not
Yeah.
represented.
You voted for Ye because that's the only dude you recognize. I voted for...
No, it's not the only dude I
average-
recognize. Is the only. I mean, at the end of the day, who was my? I only had two other options,
Yeah, Donald Trump and fucking...
and I didn't want either Biden, and I didn't want either of them to win.
And it's
I
like
voted-
no matter what, like if I have to vote, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm never gonna vote for a candidate that I wouldn't let in my house. I wouldn't let Trump or Biden in my house with open
So
arms.
vote Bernie.
But
I would,
wasn't
I would
an
let-
option at
exactly.
that point.
And
Yeah, this was a different year.
Bernie should have.
I'm a conspiracy
Bernie should
theorist,
have
so I
beat.
knew
Well,
that
you
was
got to
coming.
vote in
Well,
the
the
primaries.
Democrats screwed Bernie.
They
Like
did.
there was
They
no
did.
way that he had a
Trump
chance.
even acknowledged that shit too.
Yeah.
He had no chance.
Well,
Of course I would've
I
voted Bernie.
disagree. I think he did. I think DNC definitely swayed it. Obviously, wanted Biden
They
to
got
win.
Elizabeth Warren.
They
in there to
wanted your
split his votes.
traditional whatever. But Bernie won the first 3 states. Like was sweeping the floor. Was sweeping it. I don't know what changed. I don't know
we
how
what changed.
I guess
They just started going at him.
The electoral college
same way they
also
went after
needs
that
to
one
be
chick.
rid of.
There's
Bro,
popular vote.
My law fucking professor asked us that on a fucking midterm. Like, what's the electoral college or some shit like that? And I'm like, bro, I don't know what the fuck.
Each
that is.
state just gets different representation, different like more or less power based on population. I guess if you just go 1-1, every person gets a vote, popular vote. I don't see how that's not. I see that as the fairest.
Right.
Which in that case
Whereas-
would have
whereas,
changed
like,
some elections.
You basically electoral
Exactly.
college just gives states more power,
And
more
then even within the state, it's
land.
broken down into county.
Yeah,
So I mean, there's so many things that they do to break up the votes and this and that. I mean, it's fucked in both directions.
and then you got
Yeah.
Russia. Russia's hacking the elections or some shit. Like
Yeah,
it's.
I mean,
I was like, what am I supposed to do, bro?
Just
it's-
vote
Just
anyways.
try.
Just try.
Just
Exactly.
try.
If
And
you
I
don't
did,
try,
but
then
it's like
Keep trying.
again, I just wasted a
I'm
vote,
gonna
right?
vote every election.
And I respect that you
recognize.
stand on that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just in the.
I don't think it
I'm in the
hurts.
boat that like not only do I not know, I just feel like there's not even an opportunity for me to know enough.
How does it? It doesn't hurt to vote though. How does it hurt? You got to spend
gotta-
20 minutes.
But like, okay,
Yeah.
so if I don't vote, or I vote for the candidate that isn't likely to win, it's the same thing,
I mean,
right?
vote anyways. Yeah,
Well,
vote.
yeah,
Yeah,
vote
if that's who
'Cause
you
it
want
didn't-
to win.
And then take
Yeah.
into consideration,
But like,
no-
it's
no chance.
still considered like a waste of a vote, right? I'm gonna still be shamed or looked down upon.
I think
'cause I didn't.
like, going back to your encouragement of Dre, looking at it's all perspective. It's all
Yeah.
perspective. So
and don't just
is
vote
it just
on,
the idea that I voted?
no.
not the idea. You like your vote does count.
Yeah.
Yeah, your
does.
person might not win. Yeah.
So-
yeah, it's if you're whatever Democrat or Republican, obviously you are heavily favored
Right.
and are gonna win, most likely.
Okay. So yeah,
But it's not surefire. Like it's not 100%.
Well, my
like, vote for
perspective
your
is
person.
that I took a vote away from the two people that I didn't want to win, and I feel good about that. I guess.
Yeah,
feel
good.
I feel like we have a limited view on voting, and it's not just about candidates, and we should vote on laws.
Well, yeah,
all
but
that
even
other
then,
shit.
it's
This
like,
is
what
what
are
kills
their
me.
politics?
This
They don't even talk
mentality
about their politics.
that
They
so
just
many people have, especially young people. Again, we're underrepresented. You look at like the average age of your politician. It's like their average age is like 60, and the average age of Americans is like 34. My point being, if there's so many people who have this idea, oh, my vote doesn't count. And collectively, when there are a million people who think that way, yeah, that's a million votes that aren't even casted in.
Literally.
So fucking vote.
I feel it.
I get you.
I feel it. You heard the man.
You only can make change when you know the more people who are on the same page.
Yeah. Don't
Like that's how you make a movement. That's
don't
how you make
complain
change.
if you're not
It
gonna
just
help
seems
out.
like there's too much theatrics behind all of it.
And then definitely
Where
don't
it's-
complain if you're not voting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't got nothing to complain about.
Say nothing.
Hey, speaking of politics and government and shit, but they're trying to pass this bill about daylight savings.
Yeah, and they got it backwards.
What?
Standard time. We need standard time to be permanent, not the opposite.
So like brighter earlier or brighter later?
I always get it backwards, but I seen
I like brighter later.
the scientists were like, this bill has it backwards. You need standard time to be permanent, not daylight savings time.
Right.
So brighter earlier, darker earlier.
Right. No, and that's probably the right choice.
Mm-hmm.
All of us are going to be on the side of make it brighter later just because we're young and like, you know what I'm saying, we want more day. But just like how society moves and whatnot, like you want it to be brighter earlier. It's going to encourage good habits throughout society.
Right.
And I think I'm on that side.
Same.
I like waking up.
Yeah. I don't want
I
to
wake
admit
up
it.
early as shit, and I hate waking up in the dark.
I feel that.
Hate
No cap.
I super prefer it the other way, but I just know that like
In the summer, either way, you're gonna have a lot. Like,
yeah.
When I wake up,
guess I don't know.
when I wake up early and it's dark still, I feel like I'm
That's
waking
how I
up before Jesus, and I don't like that shit.
It's unfair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I coached girls basketball this year, We won the
Champs.
championship, by the way. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
congrats.
And so I was up at 5 a.m. every morning. We had practice before school, starting at 5:45 a.m. We was grinding, but it
For middle school basketball?
yeah,
Damn.
which is fucked for them. But bro, I loved starting my day off with some basketball. Like it just I was tired, obviously, and then I just start sipping my coffee. As soon as I walked in the gym, I was up. I was like, yeah, it's time to fucking grind.
Let's ball.
Let's ball.
That is a good way to start
Sometimes
your
you
day.
practice with them. It was a good time.
It is motivation to get up versus like I gotta go fucking look at papers and,
Right.
and speak and do
Starting
this.
my day off with some basketball is one of the most ideal ways to start my day.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get into a morning routine. I'm not a morning person,
Yeah.
but I feel like a morning routine is gonna just help.
It's the routine.
everything.
Once it is a routine, it's easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to join the 5 a.m. club.
I know.
It's a tough club
I know,
to
I want-
crack.
I want
yeah.
to.
You
But
said the what?
It's a tough club to crack.
yeah.
Are you in it? Oh, well,
no
technically-
longer.
Not
The
no
season's
longer.
over.
Yeah.
well, like my dad was a Marine and like to this day wakes up at like 5 a.m. So like he never dropped that routine. So he wakes up and works out and all sorts of shit.
Once you age, for some reason, just your biological clock, you more easily wake up earlier.
Yeah, my daddy
Yeah.
wake up early.
I sleep
Older
like
folks.
a fucking brick. So it's hard for me to wake up.
When I can, I definitely.
That's why I
sleep
showed
in.
up late here, just sleeping like a fucking brick. Motherfucker,
I don't
needed it.
fucking wake up for shit.
Like, bro, she was like, "You need to wake me up better, nigga." I was finna drop a ball on your head.
Got the body
Who
slamming.
sleeps through alarms here?
I do.
I don't.
Nah,
Bro,
mean,
I've missed
I'm
flights,
up.
bro.
I slip every. I
See,
sleep
that
every
sucks.
alarm.
That's like the opposite of a privilege.
I'll be like, yo, like I did. I
You
was like,
sleep
yo,
through
like
alarms.
I didn't even hear that bitch go off.
Bro,
And like it
yeah,
went
that's
off
crazy.
until the point where like it quit ringing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
I hear him
Wow.
plain as day. Like I hear him as if they was a thought in my
The
head.
second it's off, I'm shut that off, and then sometimes I'll snooze, but yeah, definitely I do snooze one and for 10 minutes.
I
and
have
I'm up.
a new system that's working better. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like I have another iPhone and I just put that on the opposite side of my room with the alarm. So I gotta get up, stand up,
Oh,
and
yeah.
turn it off. Versus like it being bedside, I just click and I'm
Yeah.
out again.
Yeah.
Like nothing
Jet-
ever happened.
Jess had this weird system going on for a while before we started our new job. She would fucking set the alarms an hour before it was actually time to wake up. So she'd
Right.
turn it off, prepare her brain to get ready, and then
Yep.
like go back to sleep, wake up when the actual alarm was ready. I hated
I've
that
tried
shit.
it
Yeah,
all.
I do mine 40 minutes.
I hate
tried
that
it all.
shit.
Bro, and a lot of these bitches, bro, that have trouble sleeping. So like they'll sleep with like a fan or just like white noise or all sorts of shit, and
I
then
must
have
be a
like
bitch
like
then.
20 alarms, 5 minutes separated.
That
and
shit's
it's-
so annoying,
bro, it's the
bro.
fucking
Yeah.
worst.
Yeah.
And bro, you'd
Like,
be
bro, just
surprised how
fucking
many
press snooze.
you'd be surprised how many girls are on that same train where it's like they have to sleep with a fan or the TV, and they all have like alarms for an hour straight, 5 minutes apart.
Yeah.
That's
this shit is
fucked,
the
bro.
worst. Jess was like that.
Yeah.
I love the fish tank in my room, just having the running water. You know what I'm saying? It's calming. But like,
I listen to ASMR every night. Help me fall asleep.
Hey,
Yeah.
This
shameless.
dude Scoop Toy, but it's not even females. This dude Scoop Toy, who's like this sneakerhead. He just has the most soothing voice. I was listening to his shit since high school, putting me to sleep, and now he has like an official ASMR channel because people were like, "Bro, you got it."
that's wow.
You got it. So he puts me to
ASMR
bed every night.
is underappreciated. People think this shit is weird, bro, but nah, bro. You want to hear
Helps
certain
me
shit.
go to bed because
I-
otherwise it takes me an hour and a half to fall asleep.
I just want some like English bitch, you know what I'm saying, from London, you know what I'm saying, just smooth talking me like.
Yeah.
It's something for everybody.
I mean, I don't need
That's
I
true.
don't need help falling asleep, honestly.
I don't really either. Unless,
Yeah.
like, if I hear y'all, like, okay, say
I
tonight,
feel like you wake up pretty easily.
wake up easily, yeah. But going to sleep, I go to sleep pretty good. If if there's noise in the living room, like, or something like that, and I'm trying to go to sleep, I'll just put music on. I'll listen to, like, Swimming, Circles, or Isolation by Kali Uchis.
Love Isolation.
Fire,
That's my go-to fuck album.
Cali.
I got so many bodies to Isolation.
Damn, I
That's a
never
good
thought
album
about
now.
That's my
I'll do
go-to,
that.
bro. That's my go-to. Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Noted.
By the
Cat.
time that Flight 22 comes on, I'm ready to get it on. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck
I'm
with Flight
sliding
22.
in. That's foreplay time.
That's funny.
Flight 22 goes crazy.
Bro, I mean, that album's perfect, bro. It's like, you know what
High
I'm saying?
key.
Yeah.
It starts with body language.
Mm-hmm.
The body language.
Bro, that might be my favorite female album ever.
I love Cali.
We're all Cali stands here. Let's
yeah,
go.
that's good.
So we can talk about this Leah Thomas
Finally, after I was about to
after
say.
an hour of...
Who is Leah Thomas?
Okay,
Yeah.
so Leah Thomas, the number one collegiate women's swimmer in the world right now.
Oh, okay.
Formerly the 500th ranked men's swimmer.
Sheesh.
Transitioned. And now dominating women's
Oh,
swimming.
I'm picking up what you putting down, G. I'm picking up what you putting down.
So
Originally
William
identifying
Thomas.
as a man.
William Thomas.
Yeah.
500th in collegiate swimming. And transitioned. Now just dominating women's swimming.
What school?
UPenn.
Okay.
But
That's.
And now number 1 in women's?
yep.
Yep.
Still, I mean, for what it counts for, still is sexually attracted to women. Still has all his meat.
I've had that thought before. I'm like, I love basketball so much, bro. I'd play in the WNBA.
I mean, she has the... I don't want to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
Bro, he's rocking a whole package.
So
You
he's
can-
doing it to finesse.
That's kind of where I stand. I don't want to be disrespectful, but either
We
way,
don't know.
But
yeah, for
either
sure.
way,
Can't say, but
Have
You know what I'm
done
saying?
Your research on this individual.
I've done a fair amount of research. I know that, you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's finessing. Maybe he does feel like he's a she now.
Yeah.
With, you know what I'm saying? All due
Yeah, you
respect.
can't
I'm
say,
I'm all with
they
you
feel.
transitioning, but all due respect to women, like I don't want to see the opportunities for women.
well, and
Go
it
away.
sucks
It's a slippery
because
slope.
if this person Leah Thomas gets super recognized and all the clout, for
It's
this,
happening
then
right now.
Way it's gonna happen way more frequently. Like more
Um,
people are gonna
it-
catch on to that and do that,
And it's gonna be every sport.
and then it's fucked.
It's something
And
we
it-
expected though.
And there's a reason there's men's and women's everything because
Yeah.
women just genetically
Unfortunately.
cannot compete with men.
Right.
It's
Well, it
just
depends on
yeah.
what it is.
it's just the science.
Tennis. I was just having this conversation. What sport is the gap the smallest?
Yeah,
I
it's
think tennis.
I think Roger Federer busting Serena's ass,
Yeah, and you're smoking crack.
busting her ass.
But compared to
Dope
other
ball
sports,
in
what
your
about?
nose,
I think
crack
even
pipe on
even
the bedside.
like even soccer is fucked.
Volleyball, I mean golf, they have different tees.
Maybe volleyball.
You would think golf would be like the fairest,
Yeah.
but like they have tees 50 feet
Different,
up.
Yeah. Probably like chess or like one of those
Chess?
mind games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
One of
I
those
mean that's pretty
psychological
fair.
that's a sport.
Competitions.
It's pretty
But
fair.
it's like I would want to see how other women are taking this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I
here-
don't want to.
Well, I mean, I'm sure the girl who came in second to Leah Thomas yesterday.
Can't assume. Don't
She
make
probably
an ass
didn't-
out of
She
you.
probably didn't feel too good about it. I did see the
It
picture of her.
depends if this person is genuinely a Thomas.
Well, I mean, it's not about this person in particular. It's more just like men transitioning and competing in women's sports.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, and it's not against
Yeah, can't-
transgender female.
Well, if he transitions, can he still do men's sports?
Of course, women can do men's
Okay,
sports.
so he should stick with men's sports. Your top 500.
I agree, but you know what I'm saying. And it's not that I'm against transgender female. It's just I want there to be a place for actual females to compete.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
eventually, like,
fairly.
it's a slippery slope. It's only a couple names here and there in sports
Mhm.
but it's
all
gonna
over.
be.
But eventually, like, the
more.
top 100 women are going to be formerly men. You know what I'm
Especially
saying?
how.
And it's like
yeah.
my daughter one day won't be able to fuck with these dudes.
yeah.
And I'm kind of pissed about that.
And you know,
Yeah.
I feel that because now that I think about it, it's like how easily they're trying to like push the like transgenderism and like the LGBTQ ideals of like let people be who they want to be.
I'm all with
And-
that.
And yeah, I'm saying, but how loosely it is getting is kind of problematic. Like you
Yeah.
said, he still has
You do have
his
to draw the line.
genitalia, he still had like
He's
it's
6'4".
like, yeah, literally. It's like to what limits do you know?
That's what I'm saying.
Get
There does have to be a line drawn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's gonna get to the point where like
Maybe
some-
they can come up with some type of test that's like that proves how you feel inside.
Well,
But
no,
that's
and they do.
and that's discriminatory apparently.
No, but there is a test already. They test like the testosterone
Yeah.
and like how long you've been
You
on
gotta
estrogen.
have some tests. Some
There's
science
tests, but at the same time, you spent 20 years being a dude. And you're 6'4", broad ass shoulders.
Yeah.
You're built like a dude. You know what I'm saying? And now you're just out here.
Maybe the
And you
women
still-
take a vote like, all right, we'll let this dude, this person.
Well, even
in our
like
circle.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was
Oh boy.
it was a headline, and you know
I
you got
struggle with pronouns. I'm like,
everyone does
so,
it. It's
Just
a, it's,
gotta
a new,
ask.
it's a new
difficult.
concept.
Just
Yeah.
gotta ask.
You gotta
Add
ask,
to it.
and if they're offended, then
I just
then
call
what
people
else
by
you
their
wanna do?
name. That's the whole thing around to circumvent.
Right. Honestly, I've never found myself in a predicament because I call people by their names.
Yeah, no, you're good if you just call people
You
by
never
their name.
catch it
Like
on-
I have students who like they want they as their pronoun, and that just is
That's
gonna fuck me
probably
up.
weird.
But I'm just
teaching
gonna call you by your
7th
name.
graders
Yeah.
in this day and age.
It's
'Cause
it's
when we were in
funny.
7th grade, that wasn't a topic.
No, I know, and it's funny because all these students now too like want to go by nicknames. Like I probably won't drop any examples, but like they just want to go by this nickname. Most likely just because it like sounds cool or whatever they want to be called.
Right.
I mean,
And they only tell some of their teachers like, can you call me this? And then and I talked to the 7th grade team, and they're like, yeah, this person has not approached
can
me
you
and
drop
asked me to call
a nickname that's like
Don.
adjacent?
David. He wants to go by Don.
Okay. Okay. That's fire. I feel it.
Hey, he likes that name. And I told him, I'm like, David, listen, you dropped this on me like 60% through the school year, so I'm going to mess up sometimes, and I just hope that you can spare me. Like, I'm going to try and call you Don as much as possible, but I might fuck up here and there. And he's like, all right, that's cool. Yeah.
My name is God.
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking.
You're just gonna let motherfuckers do whatever, and we need a council.
That's how I feel, but I just don't want opportunities taken away from anyone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I
Like-
mean, so the picture I saw was wild. So it's like, you know, it was the race this week. Leah Thomas in first, a biological female second, and then another transgender woman third.
That was wild.
So and like the two dudes are up there just standing tall, and the female's in the middle, like
That is
like
wild.
she's kind of posing, like
Good for her.
has a smirk in the camera,
Mm-hmm.
cause like
She should have been first.
Women are more.
that's how she felt. I could tell by the look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
Damn.
you know.
It's
And then
tough.
and then even like it was a headline, and headlines you gotta take with a grain of salt nowadays,
Mhm.
like ball
Yeah.
sack sports and this whatnot.
And anything-
Headlines get twisted, but like because Leah Thomas is a biological male attracted to women, still has his whole ball sack and schmeat and whatnot.
which that's crazy.
His female teammates
That makes
are
you-
uncomfortable, quote unquote, in the same locker room with him.
It makes you.
So what
question.
is the criteria that allows him to participate in female sports?
Well,
Probably
he,
not
he,
much.
identi-
He has
he
a
identifies as a she,
Yeah.
and he's been on estrogen for a certain amount of time,
Okay.
and is below a threshold of
Okay.
testosterone.
All right, so that's the test.
So
We gotta
and so
modify.
like even so like
Yeah.
even like last year's Olympics, it got hairy because they had to implement this rule. Whereas like there was a Nigerian female, biological female from she was like a runner or whatnot, but she had a high level of testosterone, so she couldn't even compete when she showed up to compete for the Olympics. But she's a biological female, but because of this new rule, she
Damn.
wasn't able
so
to
that
compete.
The rules should not be. They gotta fix.
That's
We
what I'm
just
saying.
found out
It's kinda
about
fucked.
being trans 4 years ago. We just
Not
making
even.
rules up on the fly.
Yeah,
We're making rules up on the fly.
they gotta be combed through a little bit better. And
It's gonna take some
figure that
time.
out.
We
It'll
gonna get
evolve.
there.
Right.
It's a journey.
Eventually.
It's a marathon, not a sprint, but they treating it like a sprint. Not they specifically. the fucking LGBTQ treating it like a sprint. Niggas don't got rights still. Y'all gotta wait y'all turn.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe there should be men's, women's, and
trans.
and
Niggas?
trans.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like a trans league?
like a trans. You know what I'm
I think
saying?
that would be fair. I was gonna say, yeah.
Bro, then you gonna get these motherfuckers complaining about why I gotta be discriminated against. Like, nigga, you have a dick still. Like,
It's like
I can't trust your judgment and your intentions.
You trying to box this woman, homie?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let
Like,
you
bro,
beat this bitch ass.
You're 0-40 against niggas, but you about to go 100-0 against a
with 101 knockouts.
like, bro. Like, we can't, I can't allow it.
Like, dude, yeah, no.
They definitely gotta rethink that criteria.
Right, and that's why I put it on the notes, because I feel like everyone's got to voice their opinion, and I feel like everyone's gonna have the same opinion because it's kind of common sense.
Usually, people do have
You know what I'm
pretty
saying?
similar opinions.
Yeah.
And it's just about, you know, getting it out
then-
there so that line gets drawn. So when I have my beautiful baby girl, that she can compete in whatever sport she
You
wants
have
to.
a girl child.
Honestly, like, so I mean,
I kind of want to be a girl dad.
so it's like you can follow like your lineage and like your aunts and uncles and this and that, and kind of like predict the order of gender babies you're like.
You've done this?
Yeah. So like if I have 4 kids, I'm likely to have a girl first and then 3 guys.
Whoa.
So my mom was first, followed by 3 guys. My dad's older sister was first, followed by 3 guys. And then like my mom's mom was a girl, followed by 3 guys.
Is that mostly gathered from the female, like from the mothers?
Well, I mean,
Or-
it's
or
hard.
does it have
It's
to
hard to say because
burn
even
too?
like my dad had a girl. My dad had boy, girl. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's obviously it's not
Genetics
100% science, but like I mean, in my mind, even like I have cousins who had girl, boy. So in my mind, I feel like it's likely for me, depending on whatever my significant other brings to the table.
Fuck them kids. Fuck children, bro. Make the world sterile again.
When was it sterile?
I don't know, but
Never. We're here.
hey, it was probably a summer where shit was a little hold on now. We ain't had no babies in like 8 months. And niggas was having a great time.
Probably never.
Probably never.
Nope. Nah, bro.
Maybe
you
when like
Born every day.
maybe like an apocalypse. You know what I'm saying? People might not have.
bro.
I'm gonna say AIDS. AIDS.
I mean that
That
was.
probably shook people.
I mean that was the 80s.
Yeah.
You can't think
Yeah.
of a year in the 80s no one
Still
was born in.
babies going nuts.
I'm not saying no one at all, but it was probably a city where they was like, I'm kicking every child out.
There's
of this bitch.
peaks and valleys
Yeah.
for sure. I mean
I
that's
need
why
more
they think
valleys.
they think of-
COVID.
yeah, COVID.
More
boomers.
babies.
Well, even like September, has like the most amount of
Yeah.
Births.
New Year's.
exactly.
We need to.
Shouts out to
September has
Virgos.
like by far the most amount of
That's been in my
what do you say?
experience too.
Like the most common birthdays,
I
like
know
the
hella
5 most
September
common
babies.
birthdays are all in a row in September.
Yeah, I believe that. I know so many September babies.
Yeah.
Myself included.
It's like significant.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
But
You're September.
Hmm?
You're September too. I just thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
September?
he's later September.
23rd.
You
Yeah,
know?
like a real one.
What are you?
5th.
Yeah.
Okay. I have so many family members born in September. I
Me
thought
too.
someone would share.
My mom's September 18th.
My dad's
my aunt's-
the 25th.
My aunt's the 11th. When
grandma's
is
My
the
brother,
21st.
my brother and grandma are the 22nd. I have a brother who's the 28th. I have a sister who's the 12th.
Damn.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
a girl that was the
extra.
12th or 11th or some shit like that.
My whole family's August and September.
Yeah.
Virgos and Libras.
Yeah.
Deep in this bitch.
Jordan August or September?
He's.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know he's Virgo.
He's a Virgo. For
But
sure.
I
he
think
might-
he's September Virgo.
He's the 3rd. I think he's 2 days before my birthday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Q is not even a day older than me.
Yeah.
January.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to give us the rundown on this mulatto
Yeah.
harassment? Dre?
I'll probably make it quick because I'm getting tired. But Mulatto fucking... I saw an interview today she did with Big Boy. Is it Big Boy? With the radio station?
Yeah.
Yep. Big Boy. And the motherfuckers was talking about her album's coming up, and she just had to submit a song with an artist who was giving her a hard time clearing the track because she wouldn't respond to his advances to become, sexually intimate. So he was basically finna stall her album out.
Who is this guy?
Harvey Weinstein.
We don't know yet. But when the album track list, because she said she kept it on there because she didn't have enough time to make another verse to replace his. And she fucked with the song so heavy, so it's kind of, she put her in a bad spot. Huh. But when they drop that track list, we gonna find out who this sick fuck is. She said
there's
it ain't
a rapper
21.
out there who wanted
pussy.
Yeah.
And was about to make it a hard time for her to succeed because, that's
pretty fucked.
That's some bitch nigga shit for real. And it's a lot of you bitch niggas out here in the world, and it's shameful as fuck.
Right.
And when that track list drop, I cannot wait. I'm throwing fucking tomatoes. Right. I might even low key not listen to the nigga shit no more. Depending on who he is though, 'cause
you trash.
If it's my nigga EST, I'm definitely not switching up.
I'm trying to think of who she would even do a song with.
See, and
it's like a very small pocket of people that she would do a song with.
She said she fucked with the person at first, but it just put a sour taste in her mouth. And it's just what type of shit is that? I get
some Harvey Weinstein shit.
Or I don't know about Cud like that, but yeah,
he was the movie producer who was only casting bitches who would suck him off.
Wow.
Long story short,
Alfred Hitchcock like that too.
Apparently, a lot of Hollywood was like
Probably,
that.
yeah.
But Harvey just got cracked down on. Harvey was the start of the Me Too movement a couple years back. Okay. So when he got cracked down on, all these women came out yeah, me too. That's how I got my job. But it's you're putting someone in a really hard position. Yeah. And from a counter perspective, comedian Akash Singh had a fucking hilarious bit about it, but it's kind of fucking dark. And he was like, you telling me all I gotta do to achieve all my dreams is suck a little dick? That's the easiest road I've ever heard.
That shit could be psychologically damning.
No, 100%. He's a comedian. He's not talking about the nuances.
Nah, that's a joke. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's it is fucked to put a female in that because dudes don't get put in that situation.
Never.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Never. Well, unless I don't even think.
So they say homegirl from Iron Man. Redhead.
Didn't she date what's his face? Robert Downey Jr.?
Maybe so.
I think they did.
But they say that she sucked a little dick to get up there. And she's just one that people know about, but I'm sure a lot of these women are in the same boat.
Yeah.
And it sucks that they got to be put in that predicament, especially female rappers.
And if they have the talent already too.
Yeah.
Right.
Mulatto literally won a show, won on a rap game show or whatever the fuck it was.
Listen, when I found out about Mulatto, I saw her perform. I was like, this bitch is going crazy now.
She's really she
that
tries.
Big Dick Energy song is garbage though.
You make a song,
Mulatto?
Huh?
You make a hit song.
I would. No, that shit's garbage.
Okay.
Shit's trash.
She gotta. How is she supposed to get that money? Come
bro,
on, bro.
You literally could
Lauryn Hill
make a better song and make that money. Make a better song.
Name better songs on the radio right now.
Oh my God.
Most songs because that sample is trash.
The song fucking sucks.
You could have got any sample and she thought that sample was gonna make that song good, which apparently it did. But that song sucks.
When it's for the bag, you do what you gotta do.
Yeah, her team's garbage. But it makes sense. She won the rap game. I don't expect her to blossom into this huge artist. She ain't never gonna be
I was
up there with Megan right now.
You can do what what you got to do for the bag, but what you did can still be trash. Both of these things.
I'm not saying it's not trash, but I'm just well,
then why are you giving pushback?
Because it's
trash. It's trash.
I'm just saying that song was garbage.
I don't know. I don't even know what song you're talking about.
I feel we don't give. First of all, it's Women's Month. You got to give your flowers on a woman before you slander her. That's just how I'm rocking this year. And 2, it's just like
This man
I ain't
going
never heard you
crazy for
niggas
women
show,
this month.
bro. Cause now this like shit's starting to get a little real. Like I'm 24 years old. I'm getting a little older. I got a significant other who is a woman.
So do I. Same age.
Oh,
as
she's
you.
a woman?
I got a yeah.
Yeah,
She's a woman.
I mean,
I'll tell y'all.
I
The
love that
story
you made that-
off the pod, but
I love that you made that.
2022, you do have to make these distinctions.
you
Yeah,
do.
I have a significant other who is a woman. It's
Literally,
like
you
that's
gotta
what
make
I
these
assumed.
distinctions.
But I guess you gotta.
fucking and
Assumptions
then,
are wrong sometimes.
yeah. Some
I
of these
mean,
niggas be talking
Call me
about
old fashioned.
they bae and they boo and shit like that. You'll be thinking a nigga be talking about a bitch whole time.
Yep.
He just talking about a nigga because he low key gay, but he don't want you to know that for real. So he make it seem like he talking about a woman when in real life he suck dick on the back end. But I'm not even gonna get into all that.
Hey, let me give you a metaphorical question right now, or a hypothetical question, I should say.
Sure.
So, you're all single. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the situation is, you're chatting it up with this bitch, bad as hell.
Sure.
Nothing about her has a flaw. You're super attracted to her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's going well. You take her back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? You're busting it down on her. You know what I'm saying? All the clothes are off, and like as soon as you're about to put it in, you know what I'm saying? She's like, "I was once a dude. This is a new
I was
pussy.
gonna ask about that. How
How are you taking it?" It's like she bad as hell in every way.
what
Full-blown
is this,
pussy.
So when a dude gets a pussy, what does the pussy look like?
yeah.
All
Is
right.
it just flawless?
It's
is
scarred up.
Is it the
It's
best?
gotta be.
The dick is
It's
no
gotta be
longer
some
there.
scars.
Depends on the doctor.
I
maybe.
wonder what that vagina looks like.
Well,
Because I have no
Because
clue.
don't they just like turn it inside out? Like they just put it in?
How wet does it get though?
sheesh.
I don't want
It's
to. No.
It's not. I don't think
very
it's possible,
open-minded
but that's crazy.
Transgender person on this
I don't
pod.
want
I'm
no transition to
open-minded, but I'm
vagina.
like,
No.
I'm not fucking. I'll probably be like, oh well,
It would throw me off too much.
You're just going fucking skirt.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Once I heard once
I'm
a dude,
flaccid.
that's when I'm like, oh okay, I'm out of here.
I'm
Full-blown
going flaccid
Just be
and
like,
I'm
there was a misunderstanding here.
Yeah,
I'm
not,
so sorry.
You're doing your thing and you're doing it well.
I-
it's
but
like
no,
I
thank
respect you, but
Just I
I was misled.
Yeah,
you. See now. Now think about it like this. Like in the future when these things are like kind of like more of like common. Exactly.
yeah.
It might just be accepted that like you're gonna bang this like, you know.
That's true. I played a game called Cyberpunk 2077. I just beat it, and yeah, that's pretty much what the world is like.
Does that
Because
my bad.
Joe Rogan, he was saying the fall of the Roman Empire, like
Yeah.
towards the end,
Yeah.
gender fluidity, like motherfuckers didn't, like they were just fucking whoever. Like
Yep.
there was like that was the end of the Roman Empire.
And
That's
not
just
even-
how shit got.
I've said it on the pod before, but the fall of most empires throughout history, like at the end,
That's such a
society
weird
questions gender.
Trend. Like what
complacency, and
Complacency.
complacency?
complacency, and comfort.
Being comfortable.
Astrology.
And I'm like all about it. Like I'm super
Oh.
pro LGBTQ and like
Yeah,
it
for
is what
sure.
it is, however you feel. But it definitely
But it-
complicates some shit.
But it is,
does.
but it is a product of being comfortable.
Literally.
Yeah.
Because if you're
Just
thinking,
make that
if you're
shit
thinking
to-
about food and shelter, you're
think
not
you're probably
able to
right.
question like,
if I'm a girl
Exactly.
or a boy.
the blue, not Bloom's taxonomy.
like no one in Ukraine's transitioning right now.
The
No, not even a
Maslow's
thought.
hierarchy.
Maslow's hierarchy. Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Maslow's hierarchy.
But
You're just getting very comfortable.
Too
Uh,
comfortable.
Piggybacking on Mulatto, what this Mac shit about?
okay, you was talking about headlines. A lot of niggas on the internet read headlines and just run with the information and don't do any research for themselves. So No Jumper posts a headline that says, Drake and fucking Rihanna no longer follow Meg Thee Stallion on fucking Instagram or some shit like that, right? So, at face value, you look at that and you think, oh shit, that's probably some weird shit. That's probably got something to do with some new information stemming from the Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion case, etc., right? But you look in the comments, everybody's following that bullshit, thinking that it's fucking true. But I went on the internet and did my own research and found a few articles where Rihanna never followed in the first place. She doesn't. And Savage Fenty followed Meg Thee Stallion. Meg Thee Stallion's contract for Savage Fenty
Ended.
Expired. Yeah,
Oh.
it wasn't no beef, no none of that type of shit.
Fenty unfollowed her.
No.
No.
No, Rihanna never followed, and whatever the Drake shit is like, okay, I guess.
I don't know.
Drake might be riding for Tory. They're both Toronto.
Yeah, I was about to say they both Canada, and then you got to take into consideration maybe Drake is a changed person. He sees Partisan Fontaine is in a committed relationship with Meg.
I'm pretty sure
and wanna
he's
show some
Toronto
respect.
too.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure he's from Toronto too.
Even more of a reason to unfollow your man's girl,
Yeah.
Like,
I was just wondering because I feel like she did just put out a new song with Dua Lipa, but it's not really doing numbers like that. So I was wondering if if she was just falling off or if
nope.
I don't know.
Meg ain't falling
It's
off.
lame how it's always been like there can only be one true female rapper running the shit. Like why
Yeah.
isn't
Right.
there room for?
And even when like someone comes up, it's always pinned against the previous female rapper.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's like why
and
can't
then
they
it's
just
always
coexist?
like we
Yeah.
insert beef that doesn't
It's
have
like
to be
Cardi
there.
B's popping. It's like, well, Nicki Minaj ain't shit now. It's like,
But bitches
why
petty
aren't they
like
both
that.
Why
just
can't they
popping?
coexist? Yeah.
Yeah, women do that.
Well, the only reason that happens is because these
Whoa.
newer artists come in and start talking about shit like they run the game or like they've been
Yeah.
doing this, and then someone like Nicki's like, nah, I'm like you
Never said
still
that.
haven't shown
You bitches
respect
is
to
my
me,
sons.
basically.
Yeah.
Like you ain't showing me no respect, and then yeah, it kind of just turns into that whole little fiasco.
I don't think they ever did that though.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't think Nicki Minaj has ever had that issue where it's like, oh, you
She
harsh.
literally has had that issue. What
Yeah.
are you talking about?
Tell me.
Yeah.
She was having a whole problem.
He literally
She's literally
just
been dissing hella women rappers, talking about like you're not like. Yeah, you're all my sons, basically. Like,
You
y'all wouldn't
bitches
be
is
doing
my
none of this
sons.
without me. I'm still the queen. Y'all
definitely
still
has
aren't barring like I am. Y'all can't rap like me, regardless.
That
so.
is facts.
Oh, I'm gonna go do my research.
Who are you gonna say
I was
can
about
rap
to
like
say-
Nicki?
I wasn't gonna say rap like Nicki, but it's just like that's just some nigga shit. That's some rapper shit to do. I
But
don't think
it's the
she
rap
actually
game.
doesn't
You're a
want them
rapper.
to-
But
You're
you-
choosing to be a rapper. Are you not?
Right.
That's the whole idea.
It is a competitive.
It's
genre.
a competitive
I feel
sport.
like for
Of course, I'm gonna say
female
I'm the
rappers,
best.
it's different though than for male rappers because it's like you got to me, everybody accepts like Drake, Cole, Kendrick,
because the
Kanye.
lane was
Like
built
multiple,
like that.
yeah,
There's
like
so many
multiple.
other-
Like
yeah.
it's not like there's only one
Lil Baby,
versus
Young Boy,
women.
even.
Female rappers. It's always there's only one.
Yeah, no.
But there
People
is
try and
always the
push
one
that.
who dominates it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not
think-
nobody's
but there
fault,
could be a
but
couple,
I guess
like
theirs.
Nicki
But it's because
and
they don't all be
Cardi
getting
and
along.
Megan.
They all be beefing with each
Okay,
other. That's
yeah,
what I'm trying to
maybe.
say. Like, if
it-
y'all
women don't fuck with each
collaborated-
other, honestly.
No, that is.
And honestly, like I know
They
a lot
don't
of
be collaborating.
I know a lot of women who don't like women artists in general, which blows my mind.
Yeah.
Like the first time I heard that, it kind of blew my mind. You know what I'm saying? Because I do like a lot of women, just artists in general. But like I've heard a
Yeah.
significant amount of women who don't.
It is like a female rapper thing though, because like female R&B artists, it's not. People aren't like there's
Yeah,
only one.
R&B is not as competitive as
Yeah,
rap.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
So
They're
like
much
for like
more
an
open
R&B
minded.
artist to throw shade at another R&B artist, it's like, what are you doing? That's petty. Whereas
Yeah.
like rap,
R&B is all about
rap,
that love. too.
rap is kind of commonplace to be throwing shots and beef and this and that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
we're gonna make a huge left turn here. Or?
yeah, you want to steer us?
Sure.
Since,
yeah,
since the next
we'll
topic
just,
is about your boy.
We're just gonna run through these topics quick.
Yes.
NFL free agency. Only thing that matters. Russell Wilson to the Broncos. Everything else, who cares? Broncos to the Super Bowl for the next 10 years.
Get the fuck on.
How long? How many? How long do we have, Russ?
He wants to retire a Bronco.
Yeah.
He's stated.
And he said 10 to 12 years. He
No,
wants to, he-
no way.
Promise.
How old is
he?
Russ?
Yeah.
33.
Oh,
Same
he
age as
got-
Stafford.
he
Maybe
got
33,
10 years.
34. One of those.
I want to see Stafford next year. I'm excited for Stafford next year.
The Light Show. We got Allen Robb. It's going to be lit. People don't know about Allen Robinson, Detroit's own.
A Bronco just went to the fucking Bills. Von Miller.
Von Miller, yeah, that was pretty sad.
For
But
6 years, right?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was dumb.
It's only gonna be like 3 years.
It was done for the
Yeah.
Bills
Yeah, for the Bills.
because I mean he's kind of already on the tail end of his career.
Yeah,
I bet
he got like 3 good ones.
I bet you they end up paying him out the rest of his contract after 3-4 years.
Yeah.
More
I
chicken
doubt
coops.
he finishes it.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson to the Browns. Devontae is pretty lit.
Deshaun Watson to the Browns, Amari Cooper to the Browns.
Oh shit! Didn't
Yep.
know that one.
Yep.
Fuck the
I mean, the
Browns.
Broncos also got Randy Gregory from the Cowboys. That's gonna be huge for y'all, alongside Bradley Chubb.
We need
Who
to
did the
go
Chiefs
tackle.
just get?
Chiefs got Juju Boo Boo Smith-Schuster.
Yeah, fuck him. We dogged him last year.
Yeah,
Which is crazy.
He's
'Cause
trash.
didn't he like dance on their logo and got shit on?
he's trash. Dog.
yeah.
I'm not a Juju fan.
I was until we played him and we cracked his ass.
But
It was a pretty nasty
I mean,
hit.
he's like I've said this for a long time, but he's like the best example of like when you're a second receiver on a team. You know what I'm saying? You don't get the double coverage. You don't get the attention that the first receiver is taking away from you. So Juju, in his rookie year, caught 1,000 yards, this and that, whatever, but he had AB on the other side, who was one of the greatest to ever do it, period. And then AB leaves, Juju goes for like 500 yards. That shits the bed the whole year.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing.
Not a
So
thing.
I'm not a big believer, although he's going to be the second receiver this year, maybe third if you include Travis Kelce. You know what I'm saying? But that AFC West is going to be stacked.
Yeah.
It's going to be nuts.
Yeah, must watch.
Fucking
TV.
Devontae Adams to the Raiders.
Who's on the Rams? I know my boy Mike is. Or
Chargers.
Chargers.
Y'all
Yeah, I was
got
about to say.
Chargers got Khalil Mack, which is
Oh,
going to be
wow.
huge alongside Joey Bosa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is scary, but
Big time.
fuck the Chargers.
I think the Chargers have the best chance of finishing last in that division, which is crazy because that's a really good team.
Yeah.
Chiefs coming third.
I could see it. I could see the Raiders being really good.
First, Raiders
Which
first.
means no.
I don't know about Raiders
Broncos
first.
first, baby.
They let go of Carl Nassib, who's a good defensive end. They're gonna need someone to replace that position alongside Mason Crosby. Not Mason Crosby. Fucking Max Crosby, another Detroit boy. On the other side, I mean, yeah, it's gonna
You
be.
think Broncos first?
I mean, he's biased.
Yeah.
I think any of the four could be first.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I think
they're
there's
gonna beat each other up.
I think there's a good chance all four make it to the playoffs.
That would be cool.
That would be crazy, but at the same time, you got to think about the other divisions where, like, the Indy, Tennessee division, only one of them can make it if all four of those guys are in. AFC North, Bengals, Pittsburgh's going to be out of here with Trubisky as their quarterback. Bengals, Browns, only one of them can make it if all four of those guys make it.
Tough.
The Patriots,
I think one
Baltimore, Bengals, and Browns. AFC is gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's
bro.
I
gonna be
think
ridiculous.
one AFC team probably won't slide in there.
One AFC West team.
Yeah.
Talking that shit you talking, I almost fucking forgot. Unc came out of retirement.
Fuck
Yeah.
that.
He was never retired.
That nigga didn't even get the fucking.
He said I've been
week off.
he said I've been thinking about it for the last 2 months. It's like, dog, you've been retired for a month and a week.
Literally.
Relax.
That's literally the offseason. Y'all lost it. You was about to take the summer
He
and chill.
didn't even pull a Brett Favre. Brett Favre retired for the whole summer and off season training camps and all that. Tom Brady's like, nah, I'll be there on time.
Yeah, the nigga took a vacation
Already.
on, like,
Never signed no papers, did nothing. Like, he was never
yeah,
retired.
niggas knew what it was.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're doing shit. The NFC is going to be going through the Rams.
Yeah,
Lions winning the AFC North or NFC North though.
they're not winning. Nothing.
Watch it, dog.
We'll see. I'll try to make it a point to watch football with y'all on Sundays next season.
You know where I'll be. Fucking.
I don't know what this NBA scoring bender.
Oh yeah, NBA.
All the 60-point, 50-point
yeah,
games.
my man Sadiq Bey put up 51. Kyrie put up
Cat.
60 and 50. Cat put up
Cat,
60.
LeBron put up a 50.
Bron.
Bron put up a couple 50s.
Jokic was.
Fucking a lot of people have been going crazy.
Lot.
Niggas slacking on defense.
And you know what's crazy is that it's like the 10-year anniversary of Kobe going crazy on this week. So Kobe put up like 61, 50, 58, 50, and then like
They always
59.
find something, bro.
But hey, if that's
That's the
ridiculous,
goal.
though.
That's the goal.
if that's a conscious effort for real, if that's motherfuckers like this week was when Kobe was going crazy, I'm finna go crazy. Then that's dope.
Yeah.
I love that for him.
Or it was just spiritual.
That's the goat.
Mm-hmm.
But
And shout out to Cat.
who? And
Karl
Carla?
Anthony Towns.
Bum. Get out
Well,
of here.
No,
Why shout out to him though?
because he the clip that keeps surfacing on my timeline in response to, I think Stephen A. said that this new NBA is like classless because of how much they're taunting one another and shit, especially the GOATs like Russell Westbrook getting fucking shit on and shit like that. Like, and he was like, y'all
It's
was cool with
warranted.
it when these niggas was rockabye baby in front of us and shit and was
It's warranted.
yeah, like, bro, we starting to have some fun and y'all want to start
You can
taking the
make
fun
fun
out of the
of
game.
Russ. Yeah.
Like, yeah, nah, I feel that.
But also do something.
Drop 56 points on the nigga.
60 points don't mean nothing. Go to the playoffs.
This
He ain't never
nigga
been to the
said
playoffs.
60 points
You know-
don't mean nothing.
Bro, you know how many number one picks Karl Anthony Towns has played with and not made the playoffs?
That's what I'm saying. He's a bum.
I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. As a Pistons fan, we deserved a couple of those number one picks. We would have like they keep winning this fucking lottery and doing nothing with
Hey,
it.
man.
I'm
Yeah,
tired.
Minnesota's lame.
Fuck them.
Well, that's
I'm
hater
tired.
shit, but shout
They'll
out
make the
to
play
him.
in, I think.
This year they have a good chance of making the playoffs. They've been playing well, but
I hate the playing.
Make it happen.
That shit's
But it's
dumb.
good to
I like-
Whoever, but
I-
then they're
I
just
like
gonna
the
get
player.
fucked on by Phoenix. Phoenix is legitimate.
Literally. They make
Minnesota's Eastern team.
Western.
You
Minnesota.
sure?
Yeah.
I'm positive.
Minnesota's in the West,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
so they'll get fucked on by Phoenix.
Yeah.
So somebody needs to knock Phoenix off before we ever get a chance to see them.
I don't think they.
Phoenix
'cause
is the
if they see
scariest in the
y'all
West.
ass-
I'm
right
not-
now.
Literally.
Bro,
them
Chris
niggas
Paul
know how
has
to
our
win.
fucking number.
West.
They know how to win.
I think
I hate
Nuggets are
Chris
the
Paul
second
so much.
scariest though, because I think we're gonna have Jamal and MPJ back.
Bro, I think even
We're
without
deep as
them, we
fuck.
still
Even without
could
them,
do
we're
something.
scary.
Yeah, it's hard to contemplate what y'all
Warriors-
might be with them. It might even fuck up your
Yeah.
dynamic.
It could. I think
Y'all
Jamal's
need them
gonna be
back
positive
ASAP.
either way. I think.
MPJ is the
I mean,
questionable one to me.
Porter and Jamal are our best shooters, and we are about to probably hit 50 wins this season without our two best shooters.
Yeah.
Jokic is an MVP.
Yeah, I feel it.
No, without a doubt.
I mean, if Warriors got Dre, Clay, and Steph, I mean that's
No, Warriors.
that's the
would be
winningest
scary.
trio of all time.
Literally.
I think the Nuggets would still give them a really good run for their money.
Yeah.
Man, y'all can't fuck
When
with them
when those three
light-skins.
play,
I don't want to play.
when
the
those
Warriors,
three play, they're undefeated,
Once
Straight rings.
Doggy get his groove back.
except for 16.
though. I think Phoenix was.
Well,
Bro.
Draymond even got suspended 16.
Phoenix is official.
Yeah, I need them to prove it, even though they made the finals.
Yeah, I
Still
was
need
just
them to
about
prove
to
it.
say, they can do it again and probably win this
East
one.
is really interesting. I like the
Yeah,
East. I like
they
the
got
East a
good
lot.
this year.
I do love that Bulls team.
Competitive.
I love how they play, but they can't beat
They
any
aren't
good
going
teams.
to
Garbage.
go to the finals.
They can't beat any good
Watch your
teams.
mouth. They was in
Garbage. I've
I
been talking to Chris
like,
about this all
They're
the
like
time.
0-18 versus top three
But
teams
they've
on both.
been having injured players.
Yeah,
they ain't
even
had their
Chris
full
admitted
roster.
the honeymoon period is over. Y'all niggas suck.
Man, I don't want to hear that
Like,
shit.
he been
nigga.
talking that shit all season, bro. Alex Caruso. Oh, yeah.
I feel like
Fuck
when they got
outta here.
DeMar's my boy.
I do
But
like.
You was
I
trying
like
to pull
the
that
Bulls.
MVP thing at like. Couple
Bro, he's
months ago.
still in the
He's
running.
He's not even in the
open,
top five.
bro.
I did just look at it yesterday.
Yeah, he's out.
fifth.
He's out.
No,
Yeah, he's
he
fifth.
slid out of fifth because
Braun is
what's
better
his name
being
just
that
slid into
top
fifth.
five.
Man,
Well,
Bron
not
is
really.
always
Lakers are
on.
garbage.
Yeah.
I didn't see
Braun.
Bron in the top 10.
But the Lakers.
Braun
would
is a
be-
top 5 most valuable player to have on your team, though.
Literally.
I see that, but
But yeah.
just what I saw yesterday, I think they had like Jokic and
Jokic
Embiid
is-
1 and 2,
Yep.
and then Giannis and,
Low key,
and
though,
Steph.
Giannis and Steph are
Giannis
tied.
Is
Or no, Giannis and keep going.
Giannis should be above Joel. They just have Joel above Giannis because Joel hasn't won an
Giannis and
MVP.
Joel are tied for 2.
Okay, they are tied. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, that is.
Milwaukee's higher seed than Philly, and their numbers
Fifth.
are exactly
Doncic.
identical.
Okay.
Doncic just
He's
went up.
going dumb. He got in shape. He came into the season fat,
Mavs are good.
and now he's got in shape. He's busting people's ass. He
That's
dropped
how
fucking
Jokic
40
used
today in
to
a loss.
Curry's not
starting
even
season.
top 5 anymore. and John Morant's 4.
I feel it.
I like
I
that.
like
That dude's
I
going
agree with
nuts.
Then you got Jason Tatum. Stephen Curry,
Nah,
DeMar at
fucking Celtics.
tied for 7th. Devin Booker at 9. Kevin Durant at 10.
KD should be a little higher, maybe.
I keep
He was
yawning.
injured.
This fucking
I feel
headache.
Yeah, that's true.
You said what?
This headache. Got
You
me
going too?
yawning. Yeah,
Damn.
I ain't even yawning because
That's
I'm
what was
tired. It's
happening
because
to
my
me.
fucking head hurt.
All right, well,
Yes, that was for me.
we can save the March Madness talk for next week since it's
Duke all the way.
It's barely heating up. Y'all about to lose
Yeah.
tomorrow. To
Coach
the
K on top.
boys. To the boys.
Nah, they set
Go
up a
green.
rematch. They set it up
Go
perfectly.
white. Go green.
We lost to y'all
Go
2 years
white.
ago, the last time we even made the tournament.
That was epic.
and so we're going to beat y'all.
That was epic.
And Coach K's going all the way.
When Michigan State buzzed Zion, Cam Reddish, and R.J. Barrett's ass. That was lit.
Yo, shout outs to the fucking March Madness, bro. Fuck all you niggas that did brackets.
Bro, people be
Yeah.
going dumb in March Madness, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell be going on. Any
Bro.
fucking white boy who be looking like Sam come through with a halftime fucking
Yeah.
buzzer beater and just doing
Crazy.
dumb shit. I mean, it is
Peters.
madness.
What the fuck?
St. Peter's, bro.
beat Murray
The
State.
St. Peter's Peacocks.
Yeah, the Peacock.
Yo,
I am
you
not playing for the
lying.
Peacocks, bro.
Kentucky spent 12.5 times the amount of money the Peacocks spent on their program and
they
lost to
lost.
the Peacocks.
Oh, no.
12.5 times the amount of money.
When did Kentucky lose to them?
Friday.
Like
Earlier in the
15
Thursday.
seed were the Peacocks and
Yeah, yeah.
2 seed were Kentucky. It was, 2 days ago?
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Peacocks beat Kentucky.
Bro, I would have you
Yeah.
Got
niggas
them the
running
fuck outta here.
suicides until your fucking lungs came out of your
And
chest.
John Calipari, overrated as coach. Overrated. Good regular
I
season
feel it.
coach.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Not good
I don't
tournament
know
coach.
too much.
Me neither.
I don't know shit.
That's all right. That's
To
all
be
right.
honest.
I just know the name.
And then I wanted to bring up the fact because of something that Jaden had said, whether he meant it or not, because I feel like you said it and it just triggered this thought in my mind. You're like, man, sports have been going crazy lately. And it's like sports are always crazy, but like it's really just been all the headlines, that and like Kanye.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like, maybe with my, conspiracy corner, my tinfoil hat on, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they're trying to just distract us from a bunch of shenanigans going on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
There's always
Well,
some
certainly
shenanigans
not-
going on.
I haven't heard shit about this Ukraine thing in a minute. I mean, I'm not tapped in
Cold
like
People
that, but
dying, bro.
Like, it's a
Gas
lot of
price
things.
gouging. It's going a lot.
But then at the same time, it's like
Bread.
you
Bread's-
niggas.
I think it's bread. Wheat, because Russia's like they have like the highest yield
Yeah.
of wheat. So wheat is
Man.
about to go up.
Man, fuck that. We got bread.
I got white.
I
bread.
hope so.
You got,
We do.
but you got to take it in consideration. If you niggas ain't willing to do research about fucking voting, what makes you think niggas is gonna do any type of research on any other information?
But
Well, why
outside
can't it
of
just be
sports.
accessible to me the same way that the nonsense is accessible to me?
It's your algorithm.
it's your
part of
algorithm. But
it.
at the same time, like no matter the amount of research you do, a lot of information is not going to be out there.
Yeah.
So like no matter how much time you spend on the internet, you're not going to be able to get to the bottom of this Ukraine-Russia shit.
But you'll be
There's a
more
lot of shit
informed than
that's-
just reading a random headline.
Yeah, no doubt. You could be more informed than you are, but I mean, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a loophole, and there's really no end. And then you really,
You niggas
Yeah.
don't even.
and at the end of the day, you're still left with like a personal opinion.
yeah.
You sound like you know what's going on.
I don't, because I don't give a fuck. I don't know anything about politics. I don't know what warrants war. I don't know why any of these things are occurring, because it's not like
The shit
in
is
my wheelhouse.
But
I do
that
know
war's heating
about-
up.
I do know about sports, and I do know about headlines about Russell Westbrook, because as a fellow black man that used to play basketball, I can see how a lot of shitty games can make you vilified. But I don't know how invading a
Not even
country
shitty
next
games,
to you
shitty
is
shots.
a bad thing.
Like
that
like a
too.
2-second clip from a 40-minute game.
Hey, they look good. You know, when I loaded up, I'll be on the basketball court like, damn, that looked good at first. Like, I've been there before, but I've never been in a room where we had to make a decision on if we should assist the country or not. Like, it's certain shit, like, a lot of niggas do not give a fuck about.
Hey, Ukraine fighting, bro.
I
They
mean,
are
yeah, that's what
fighting.
I've heard.
Russia thought they were about to steamroll Ukraine, and
They're holding their own for now.
Yeah.
And they do have a lot of support from the world and shit.
The U.S. is throwing hella money in.
A lot of bread.
$13.6 billion
Something like that, yeah.
invested into this.
And then most of Europe.
It's interesting how we pick our countries that we want to support.
Yeah,
because
isn't there shit going on in Tigray still and all
There's
that?
been shit going on in all sorts of other countries.
Right.
that
Well,
we
yeah,
ain't-
everywhere.
Literally.
we ain't
But it's white
caring
people
for.
getting it done too, so
Yeah.
there's so
But
many
I
different
know
factors.
3 million
Well, I mean,
people
it-
fled from Ukraine
right.
now.
And it's not even
They're
just white
refugees.
people because, like, we're, like, allies with Saudi Arabia and then, like, hate the rest of the Middle East. Like, it's like we do.
Yeah, I don't know how we pick
do
'em
pick
exactly.
and choose
I'm sure it's what we're given.
resources.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
what we receive. But also, like, because, I mean, Russia has a lot to offer resource-wise, but
But they just always.
But
have been
we
a
do
problem
tend to try and fight for democracy or whatever that means. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
whatever
always
that
fought
like,
against
rather than
and shit.
communism.
I wish we could
Yeah,
vote
tot-
for shit like that. Like, but at the same time, we're so ill-informed. It's like I don't even want niggas to vote. Like, if we should even involve ourselves and involve our dollars into shit like that. Like, what is this $13.6 billion gonna do for Ukraine that'll benefit us in the end? I didn't do any research. All I
lot,
know is that that's a
honestly.
lot of fucking money
To a
give
country who's
somebody.
not well established like us,
Literally,
or what Russia perceives itself to be.
yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of countries who don't just have it. You know what I'm saying? Like Ukraine, formerly Soviet Union, is still built like a new country. They're still building themselves up.
Yeah.
They've had a catastrophe in Chernobyl.
You
I
know
mean, there's
what's
a lot of
crazy?
things that they've had to deal with, and they're still building themselves up, the infrastructure and the military.
Chernobyl was when Russia owned that territory, though, too. That was technically Russia at that time.
Right, but
USSR.
it's still like the same people. You know what I'm saying? The border moved, but
Literally.
the people are still there.
Literally.
Well, yeah, and that's what's funny. Like, a bunch of the Russian soldiers that are there are like, we don't even know who's fucking who.
Right.
Like,
It's my cousin.
yeah. They don't want to be there, I'm sure, which helps.
And then it's
Yeah.
just like, imagine a motherfucker in debt giving money to a motherfucker that is probably going to be indebted to them. So it's like,
Well, apparently also they're going to be canceling a certain amount of student loans. Or they're trying to put a bill through now officially as of this week, supposedly.
That's good.
you know,
Where is this money coming from?
it's fucking
Taxes.
made up.
Yeah, exactly.
Taxes made
Yeah,
up.
but these taxes are only making up for a small portion of the amount of debt we're in. We're in trillions of dollars of debt.
Oh, yeah. I don't
Oh, yeah, I mean-
understand that
It's 'cause
How
our
is the world in
expenses
debt?
are high.
complexity.
The world itself is in debt.
'Cause niggas give you money,
Which is wild.
While you in the
That is
middle
a
of
dumb
fucking
idea to
war
think
who are we
about.
in debt to?
Exactly.
As a planet. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like, what the fuck are we doing?
to each
That's
other.
just like that.
It's just the
I seen this
concept.
TikTok. It's like we are humans on Earth, right? We're humans, and we're like fighting for human rights. like,
Yeah.
fight like that shit is so funny when you really like the way
Yeah.
he put it in
Yeah.
perspective.
I want to pose.
Who are we fighting?
We're humans
human rights.
fighting for human rights.
You know what I'm saying? It's like ants aren't fighting for ant rights. It's like
Yeah.
they just do them.
Right.
Why can't we just do us?
Like why we definitely complicate
So
things.
it makes me wonder, like, do we
Overcomplicate.
seek out conflict?
Yeah.
Human nature is
That
fucked.
comes down to the question, like, are we inherently good or inherently bad? Like, you're
Yeah.
born,
Yes.
if you're not influenced whatsoever, are you
Or both.
good or bad? I think both. I think it could be 50-50. It could be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I've said it on the pod before, but this is something that like I kind of just like perceive life and human nature as, because I've always said that like our biggest con as an individual is our human nature. That's like kind of what we always fight. That's kind of like the bad side of us.
Yeah.
And it's like if we were made in God's image, quote unquote, we would kind of just be like a cow on the countryside eating grass on the pasture. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Eat, sleep,
Cows are
shit.
inherently good.
You know what I'm saying? They don't
Basically.
they don't got nukes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No,
But
yeah,
their
not
brains
as
are
destructive.
well
But
developed.
and it's like we did talk about this on the pod, but real quick, like the devil and like his influence, the apple per se, and the hypothetical Adam and Eve scenario. You know what I'm saying? It's just like knowledge and love is included, and self-opinion, choice, personality, character. All these things are like devilish. So like the devil isn't necessarily a bad thing, but everything that's bad comes with that.
I feel that completely. I feel like that is why we thrive as a species. Like you look at humans, we got 7 billion of us on
We're
the
lit.
planet. We got like a lot of us are poor and like not doing that great, whatever quality of life. But like generally,
There's four of us recording a
we're going
podcast right now.
hard. Yeah,
It's
exactly.
crazy.
We're going hard. But also, but like that human nature thing, like we gotta put everything in a box so that we categorize everything so that we can understand it and like feel for our comfort,
You want to hear?
which is like very opposite of like if you're a bird or like every other species,
Right.
like they don't be.
They got
putting shit in
roles.
a category.
We don't really have
A
roles.
theory
Yeah.
that I heard stemming from a couple theories that I randomly deep dived because of a TikTok was the fucking Great Barrier Theory, which led to the Dark Forest Theory, which led to another theory that I heard where there's a theory that the Earth is a prison world and that humans were placed here by aliens as we were displaced from a different universe or galaxy or whatever and placed here, and it's basically a prison. Like we exist here, but everything about Earth hurts. Like we die to sunlight, fucking the food isn't healthy for us, shit like that. And then
Damn, I was hearing this one because I live in Eaton and it's all agriculture and stuff, and I overheard this one dude. He was like, an apple today has the same like equivalent. You got to eat like 10 apples to have the same nutrients as like what one apple would give you like 40 years ago or whatever.
yeah.
That's fucking wild.
It's just processed.
And somebody's theory from
how
the
we grow
prison world was that because of how like destructive we are in nature to ourselves is probably how we treated other species. So it's like we're smart, we're cunning, we're conniving and shit like that. It's like we did that.
Our own worst enemy.
Yeah.
Literally because we're on this prison world, and
Right.
if we can't project that to another alien race, we got to do it to ourselves.
Slaves to ourselves.
Yeah, I feel it. Earth is lit, so I'm not gonna
It is
blame.
lit.
I'm not gonna blame Earth, but you know what I'm saying. Like, and it's not that we're overpopulated. It's just that like big cities like New York or L.A. is really the problem, where it's like millions of people who don't like sustain their own livelihood, meaning that like they don't feed themselves, they don't have their own shelter by their own means. Whereas like there's people on a countryside who have to mass produce a bunch of shit to feed a million people in this big city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
We're
saying?
forced into that.
Exactly. That's
yeah.
why our wheat is fucking on steroids and apples.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything's
There's
just-
no other. Yeah. What other?
Like
what
if
else
some
can
of
we
you
do?
niggas stopped trying to be superstars and started trying to be a farmer, probably.
Are
have
you're a
much better.
vegetarian still or no?
Nah, I started eating meat
Yeah,
I was a
that's
pescatarian
so tough. Yeah.
for like 2 years, but
That-
I started eating meat.
Us eating meat fucking our shit up,
Well,
but
I mean,
I can't stop.
I mean, also being a vegan, being a vegetarian is fucking our shit up. It's just the system in which we like.
I think eating like beef is much worse for the planet than being
I mean,
vegetarian.
almonds are terrible. for
Really?
Yeah, it takes a dickload of water, and then like
That's
any
fair.
crop you want to get is mass produced most likely, and it kills any. I mean, it's like, do you value a cow's life over like a mouse or an insect? Because at the same time, you're killing millions of insects and mice and rodents and all these things to, you know,
For almonds?
grow lettuce. You know what I'm saying? Any type of crop. It's really the system.
I would definitely value a cow's life over
I mean, at least you're honest about it.
insects.
At least you're honest about it. I'm a firm believer in the circle.
All life is
Not even
equally
that,
valuable.
but the circle of life. You know what I'm saying? So like we do have to like consume animals,
I
and
mean,
it's,
yeah, for sure.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it
But
like
having more just specifically cows would help with like global warming and
Yeah,
stuff too.
methane and all that. And
Yeah. I mean,
that's fucking our
there-
shit up.
but it's because we're mass. It's mass
Yes.
agriculture.
Yeah, it's on
If
very
if
high
you know what I'm saying, we all live in
mass
our
level.
own little societies and colonies, and every society and colony was like dependent on itself for its food source. We wouldn't have to mass produce all these animals.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or mass produce all these crops, and that's where the problems come from. You know what I'm saying? So if
Yeah.
you had your own farm with your own animals,
And
you're not
that
fucking
comes down to like education. Like if we could educate
Literally.
how to make your own garden and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
sustain
I
your
mean,
own
that's
Our
the future.
education system sucks.
families.
Yeah.
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 That's why I need.
And we
that's-
don't, and it's because we don't value it when it comes to our budget, like our, U.S. budget,
Yeah.
we
Right.
don't value
We
education.
Well, I mean,
promotes-
I'm sure you see it firsthand. I'm sure you work with people who don't take it seriously. It's more of just like a job they show up to versus
Most
like
teachers take it very seriously, but it's not the teachers. It's a much broader system than, and the teachers are probably like, they're the
the vocal
key
point.
factor. But it's like we get paid $30,000 a year.
Yeah.
It's not going to be competitive. You're going to have shittier teachers,
Right.
Because nobody wants to get paid $30,000 a year
Right.
to grind your ass off.
Yeah.
But a lot of that just seems.
Except for
I don't know if
good-hearted people.
You know what I'm saying? But back in the day, once upon a time, like that was like a very valuable.
But if you make teacher pay more competitive, you're going to have better education.
But if you have better education, then people are more educated, and then people are more successful, and then there's less money to go around for the rich people.
Yeah.
Nope.
I think
The only
That's
reason
my
I say that,
theory about it.
right?
Nah, I mean, he
but
was spot on. I don't know what you said.
Right, but the thing that he was saying that like I wanted to say, but it just clicked the light bulb when he brought up education is that we teach these superficial things. Like we teach motherfuckers about prominent individuals like Christopher Columbus,
White man's
George-
history.
white man's history, but it's just like these ideas of politicians, activists, and then you got the superstars. Like we trying to strive to go do these like big things. Ain't nobody talking about George Washington Carver or whatever the fuck, the nigga that made the peanuts.
Marcus Garvey.
People. I don't know what he did agriculture wise, but
He didn't do
inspired
nothing for
Malcolm
agriculture.
X.
Yeah, I mean,
no, I don't care about. That's what I'm saying.
I
We
mean,
care about
he's just like
activists.
one of the bigger names I can think of that like
His
I feel like it's,
philosophy was people of African descent, African Americans need to go back to Africa, and they're gonna thrive.
Yep. I've said it before on the pod,
He
but I
was
feel like he's
almost a
very black.
segregationist too. He thinks he was pretty much for segregation.
See, but
Yeah.
that's
a
more
way.
about philosophers and activism. I'm talking about actual labor. We have to go to vocational school in order to actually learn about shit that actively matters. Like I need a nigga to grow my crops. I need a nigga to fix my car.
That's
Instead
what's
of-
dope about
just
Kanye. If
Yeah,
he's on that shit.
I know. Bro, I love Kanye, bro.
Voted for Ye.
Bro,
niggas-
honestly, he would have been a good president. I didn't want to vote. I didn't want to vote for him because I don't want to see someone I actually care about in a position that I feel like doesn't have a whole lot of power and put his life and his family in jeopardy. But
Him and Elon would be a dope ticket.
like listening to him on Joe Rogan, like
Yes.
yeah, bro, like, and he's like, I don't know this shit, but like I can find people who know very specific things and
seem
have them
very-
handle very specific
He
things.
seemed very genuine, good-willed on that podcast, and I was
Bro.
I was eating his shit.
I loved it.
on that.
I was like,
On that
yo,
pod.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I mean, he was talking all that shit, but the way, I mean, his day-to-day life is, he runs a school, he has agriculture, he's trying to do all these things that like is the future if a future exists for humanity. You know what I'm saying? Like he's smart, dog. He might be crazy as
Oh,
hell
no,
on
he
social
is.
media, but
Well, name one genius that ain't, or what's the?
Yeah, man, one genius that ain't crazy or
Yeah.
some shit like that.
yeah.
He is a crazy genius.
Hey man, I think we need more people like him.
Type shit. Well,
Innovators.
we just struck midnight.
Yep.
Yep. So we can do our closing ad game. Yeah,
I'm
Jay.
not a part of this.
No,
Nah.
you
You
are.
have to be because you're a guest.
Yeah.
You don't have to be, but
I don't
feel
want
like
to
you
be
would
that
do
guy
a
because
good
I don't
one.
want to do
Yeah.
it either.
I got
I got him. Yeah, he has to go first. And
I have to go last.
No, I want you
I
to
was
go
gonna
first.
say he goes last.
Why? Why the
'Cause he's-
guest gotta go?
Because he's the guest.
Because I have no.
That
Because
should make
And
him
we
first.
we saw us do it last week.
I need
You right.
examples.
You right.
And he needs examples.
And I
Okay.
did not see those.
Well, can I pick his for when he goes last, so he can build it up as he watches
Are
us?
we? Aren't we
No,
giving?
no, no,
Are we
you
gonna
gotta give it
edit
on the
this shit?
spot.
Are we giving away the
No,
whole
I'm
fucking
not
idea
editing
behind this shit?
I mean, that's
Isn't
whatever.
it supposed to be believable?
No, it's a game.
No,
Oh,
it's
Yeah.
literally a game, and we pick random
no gimmicks.
random brands. You know what I'm saying? And it's it's funny. It's on the spot.
Okay, let me go last. I'll give it a.
All right, Dre, you're going first.
Okay.
Let me pick a brand for you. Oh fuck. Fucking U-Haul, since you always talk about them.
Fuck. Okay,
Let's
U-Haul. All right, I got it. Check it out. You know, moving is one of the hardest things a person has to do in their life.
Right.
So the easiest way to make the process somewhat pleasing or plausible is to go get a U-Haul. It's a low maintenance reservation process. The trucks are well maintained. The customer service is chef's kiss. You can't go wrong with U-Haul. For as low as $19.99, you can rent a pickup truck for X amount of hours.
You can rent this motherfucker.
You can rent this motherfucker. You can whip this bitch. You can prostitute out the back of it. As long as you bring it back, we in this bitch. We have great trucks, best trucks in the game. Name a better truck. Penske? Pff, bullshit. Budget? Bullshit. You're not even on a budget if you go to budget. We're a very affordable truck rental service. Sponsored by Ashandra.
Wow, that was pretty good.
It was solid. I love you, Hall.
You had the worst one 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna say,
I know.
but
Yeah, I was talking
that
about
was a
cooking
great
crack.
step up.
Yeah. Drug
The
dealers respected it.
enthusiasm was there.
So, you ready here, Jaden?
I guess so, yeah.
All right, man. It's time to sell some product. Fucking, since we're doing previous employers, let's go Vans.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
You probably have spite towards them, but go ahead.
Throw a little spice in there.
What can I say about Vans? All right. Okay. Well, you know, money's tight these days. But you still got to be dripped when you're out here. So I would just recommend that you hit up a Vans because their shoes are pretty good quality. It's a classic style, you know. It's a classic style, and you know, it's about a fraction of the price of your favorite pair of Jordans. You know, why you want to dress like everybody else? You know, I know it's popular.
Fits for the same price.
Just go get you some Vans.
As
Off
long
the
as you're
wall.
not a big person.
Huh?
I said as long as you're not a big person.
No, we make size 14s.
My roommate
Vans.
wears a size 14 van.
We go actually up to like 16, 17.
What about shirt sizes?
All right.
It's a little
This is very select choices for the double
discriminatory.
XL, and I will admit
yeah.
it's the worst shirt options that they got. But
And pants.
bro, why you ruining my ad?
Oh, my fault.
Maybe you should fit Vans, bro.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
crazy.
What they call it when the when it's an obvious rift between two opposites, skinny niggas versus the fat niggas. Juxtaposition.
There we go.
It's
The
the
fucking
English.
Coming
teacher
in
comes
clutch
through.
for one.
Yeah. Feel
He's been
me?
dropping fucking vocab words this whole time. And I'm like, what the
I'm
hell
good
do
at
does that
vocabulary.
mean?
Let's go.
Yeah.
And you read.
I love it when someone's like, what the fuck does that word mean? And I'm just lay it out for them.
Yeah.
Nothing gets a bitch wet like that.
Yeah. Like knowing how to speak.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's important. Communication.
Literally.
Actually,
Facts.
Being
I'll
able to
advocate
All
for
articulate.
right, that was solid. That was solid.
Yeah.
That was
And I
solid.
hope y'all go buy some Vans.
Let's go.
I got one.
Dripped out on a budget.
On a budget. Even
Fucking
though, oh yeah.
That was a good selling point.
Just thinking,
Lucas.
Hit me.
are we gonna? Well, I don't even know your previous employers, so I can't really go
Oh,
there.
bro, I've had 30 plus jobs.
Yeah.
You can name anyone. I probably worked for him.
I was about to switch it up on the nigga.
Yeah.
Hit him with a big and tall store.
The fuck I look like knowing about?
I don't give a fuck. It's an ad game. It ain't
get-
about knowing about.
I know my ad.
Something real random,
What you thinking?
real strange.
Tyson.
Tyson.
The motherfuckers that package the
big.
chicken.
Literally 20 minutes after we were slamming mass agriculture.
Tyson.
Yeah, let's do
Those
that.
those dudes are like
Tyson's
the fucking
bigger than
the worst.
Jesus and cigarettes.
Those
Tyson's
they're the
so
worst.
bad,
Oh,
bro.
I think this nigga probably don't like
And butter.
Chipotle. Do an ad for Chipotle.
You don't like it?
I mean, they're whatever.
Yep, I want to hear.
Who's been eating Chipotle bowls?
I ain't
like
had
Qdoba.
Chipotle, but I want Chipotle.
I fucking hate Qdoba. Fuck Qdoba.
Ooh.
I'll do Chipotle though.
Okay, yeah, let's hear how you
All right,
sell
motherfucking-
Chipotle.
Fucking broadcasting live from Aurora, Colorado, just a couple fucking miles away from the original Chipotle location. You know what it is. We fucking out here on every block and every hood. Fucking, we got bowls, we got burritos, and them bitches fat. Listen, we got guac. It's a little extra, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, now we got vegetarian options. We got the chorizo. We got the sofritas. You know what I'm saying? We coming through banging with the quesadillas and all the fucking, what do you call it? The fucking salsas. You know what I'm saying? I go with the verde. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how I roll. You know what I'm saying? But don't nothing tell a bitch you care about her more than like taking her out to Chipotle, getting her a nice bowl, a tortilla on the side. The tortilla on the side lets her know you care. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Can't forget that one.
Duh, 30 cents. That's steal. Come on, listen.
Come on, get your
Listen.
carbs up.
And the Chipotle I be hitting, you know what I'm saying? They got the fucking drink machine where you can get like the vanilla Coke and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on,
Can't be beat.
I personally like the lemonades, but that's me.
Hey, that's you. And if you want a time, you know what I'm saying, limitation, you're on a budget, there's no better option. You know what I'm saying? I don't like fast food because this shit is garbage. But if I need something quick, I'm hitting Chipotle. It's a done deal. You know what I'm saying? I probably took your wife there once or twice before. You know what I'm saying? And she loved it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
It's what it is. It's the energy. Get your fill. Feed your kids. Feed your family. Fucking, I know you got to eat tomorrow. Right.
I know.
I know your ass finna be
I know you gonna be eating tomorrow. Like, come on, bro.
Damn, I
I
want
know that
Chipotle
stomach
now.
touching the back of that spine.
You know what I mean, bro? Ain't nothing in fucking Colorado feeding you for under $15 like Chipotle. Come on.
Yeah,
This
Low
is facts,
key.
bro.
that's a fact.
Low key, you're not lying. These
That's not
prices are
true,
going
but,
up around here.
My Chipotle usually costs like $15.
Damn. What do you get?
I get a burrito. I get a drink.
Extra chicken?
No,
No.
I get a side of chips and queso
Oh.
and a drink.
The chips and the
Oh,
queso will
that
do
shit
it.
cost me $600.47.
The drink is what does it.
I was gonna say the drink and the chips and queso. I usually just get a bowl, tortilla on the side, and I get guac and queso on that bitch.
I get chips
I'm
from
and
out.
that still don't get you to 15.
I'm out for
That's
$12,
crazy.
bro.
That's crazy. That's wild.
Do y'all have the Chipotle app though?
No,
I don't.
Hey,
got the website.
I did hit a
Apps.
Chipotle down near Valor High School, and this is why they did it, because it's next to the high school, so all them fucking high schoolers be going deep in there. You had to have the Chipotle app and order through the app. Like they didn't have anyone at the cash registers, and I was like, yo, what the fuck is this nonsense? but hit Chipotle anyway.
So y'all, we should probably have a vote. Y'all should give y'all. I think he should do Gillette.
Gillette? Why? Because he's fresh shaven weekly,
Hey,
give or take.
What was your idea that you had? You said you had one.
Wendy's, but now we already had a food.
Yeah, we gotta switch it up.
You
We
said
gotta switch it
Wendy's?
up.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just do two
You
Wendy's.
did do time at Wendy's.
You want to
4
do
for 4.
Wendy's?
No, that's it. I'll do Gillette.
The faux for
Gillette is what you
Faux.
thinking?
I'm thinking Gillette. I can't do Manscaped.
deodorant too, though.
Yeah, I say you try to do a Manscaped,
Manscaped.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll do Manscaped.
because
Alright.
they throw out a lot of ad money.
All
you
right,
know what I'm saying?
all right, brothers and sisters.
Let's go.
The sisters too.
I'm thinking sisters too.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You wanna be clean down there. You wanna make your man and your woman, your special lady. You know, you want to make them admire down below, admire down and feel good, and feel good and clean, smoother than butter.
A baby's butt.
Smoother than
That's
a
what they always
baby's
say.
bottom.
You know what I'm saying? Leah Thomas got that Manscaped.
Get
Oh,
you,
yo.
get you
Real aerodynamic.
Get you the Manscaped. Three easy payments, $9.99. Don't fact check me.
But use the promo code.
Use
I
the
fuck
promo
that up
code
every time.
Fool's Gold Podcast.
Yeah.
And
It's 3 easy payments of
shipped right to your house. You don't even got to leave the
I
house.
will deliver it myself.
If you're lazy, bro, this is the easiest way to just get it done. Still be looking fresh. You ain't even gonna feel lazy at that
They
point.
even got the deodorants now
Bow,
for
bow,
the
bow.
balls and shit.
Yep.
They
Damn.
got the sprays.
Look good,
Damn.
feel good. Health is wealth. Manscaped.
This man.
And women, don't even be shy. You join the club.
You know what I'm saying? I know y'all little bushes be getting out of control sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah, get that
trim it up.
landing
How y'all
strip.
feel?
Get that
Whatever.
landing
Go
strip.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
We're
Let
not
me know
doing
where
that
to
right
go
now.
with that strip.
Yeah.
Because that'll be all day. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Good job, boys.
Excellent.
Clap it up.
Excellent job.
I can't wait till we get a soundboard. We could just put effects.
Yeah. Once we get someone to take your editing job and someone who's proficient at fucking computers and shit, and they can run green screen effects and all sorts of nonsense. But anyway,
Damn, who wants that job?
a bunch of fucking dorks out there do that shit for a hobby. But shout out to Sam, Colorado Sun. Check him out on streaming services.
Yep.
He's got some fucking fire. He comes out with like 3 singles a year.
We
maybe
keep it
that.
exclusive. We keep it
You know what I'm saying?
only
Keeping
put out
y'all
the heat.
hungry.
Yeah.
But he don't miss.
Oh, yeah.
Try not to.
It's been another episode of the Fool's Gold Podcast. King Sage, Truepenny Jay. I'm Aquaman Lucas, Colorado Sun, and we're signing out. Peace.